What's going on, everybody? You guys already know what it is. This is your host, CJ, back on the block again. Welcome to the BKE Podcast. If you guys don't know about the show, you're going to know tonight. And we got a good one for y'all today. Is part three of Just Kicking the Shit. If you guys have heard about, our Just Kicking the Shit episodes, we had a few of them so far. So we just kick it, we vibe out, we talk about some topics, and we get down to the nitty gritty at the end of the day. First thing first, I want to introduce our guest. You guys have seen him before. Is Mr. Elijah Kid from the Renters Union. Salute to the union.
Salute to the union. Salute to you, sir.
We got DJ Favor, gospel DJ straight out of Selma, Alabama. Favor was good.
What's happening? What's going on, yo? Thank you.
And we got owner and operator of Snow Clothing. Success never overlooked us. Ray Boone. Ray B, what's up with you, man?
Cheers. Kings, what's going on with y'all, man? I hope all is well, man.
Everything is well. Everything is well.
That's what's up. That's
Hey,
what's up.
hey, hey. All right, so you guys know how it is. Yeah, we're gonna kick it off with a few subtopics. We're gonna start off. I hope everybody is well. Hope everybody's ready for the weekend. I know I am. You know what I'm saying? The weekend is very near. All right, so let's get it on and popping. We're gonna talk about Kanye West, but we ain't gonna talk about the Kanye West and Kim Kardashian situation. We're gonna talk about his new album, Donda 2. His new album, Donda 2, is set to release, and but it's not going to be released on the major streaming platform. It's going to be released on his $200 stem player. It's a media player that he's coming out with by Yeezy Tech. And here it is, folks. This look like an aspirin pill.
Like an E-pill. Like a generic ass E-pill.
Bruh.
Fuck wrong with Kanye, man?
Bruh.
This is a $200 media player, man. So honestly,
Oh,
here's the crazy thing, right? The crazy thing is this stem player allows you to edit music as well,
mm,
right? So I mean, he said it's supposed to like edit music, supposed to do a bunch of other things too. And when you look at it, it's like it's really supposed to do all that. It doesn't look like it's supposed to do all that, right? It look like I said, it look like an aspirin pill. It look like an aspirin pill, man. I mean, like, what y'all think about it? How y'all feel about this?
That's the
oh,
hardware. That's the hardware. So it might come with software too, right? Most likely, it's going to come with software.
Yeah,
Edit music on
most
it.
likely, most likely.
That's just the one part. That's the hardware and shit. You know.
Right.
um, that's my first time hearing about his new streaming platform. Um, so let me ask you this: how much is that to download? Is that 200 or what's the stipulations behind getting access to that streaming platform?
Well, the stem player is like an actual tech, right? It's like an actual like hardware, right?
Okay.
And so what it does is, of course, there's going to be a software. Like I think you can go on stemplayer.com.
Right.
So like software is where you can edit music and cut it into stems.
That's
You
fire.
know, yeah. I mean
That's
that
dope.
that is fire. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That is
dope.
dope.
I like
That
that.
is dope. Yeah.
I like that.
It allows you to cut it into stems. This is Kanye way of pretty much sticking it to, the streaming platforms, because there's been a lot of grief, with hip hop rappers and these major streaming platforms saying that they don't get paid enough. You know what I'm saying? For them
Mm.
to be streaming their music continuously on platforms like Deezer Music and Spotify and Apple
I
Music and
heard
stuff like
radio.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, iHeartRadio and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, this is Kanye West way of saying, fuck y'all, if you guys wanna, listen to my new album, you gotta get the stem player. Um so I mean, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I like it. I like the idea. I like the idea.
You just don't like the
Okay.
design.
So
Yeah.
so question. Because
What's up?
you know why iHeartRadio and Spotify and all these different places are booming. It's because they're free. What is the
Mm.
Right.
cost? What
That's
is
what
the
I'm saying. What is the
cost
cost of
of
this shit?
this? And is it a monthly cost? Is it
One time.
reoccurring? Yeah, what is it? What's the
Right.
cost?
Well,
Let's get to the
well,
meat.
artists get only 12% of the money the industry makes.
You
You
said
know, when
artist. Hold up. Say that again.
artists only get 12% of the money that Spotify makes on these Spotify and other streaming platforms. You know,
Mm.
so yeah, man, yeah.
So they getting 100% on his.
On his
What are you
Well,
saying?
the,
What
the,
are you telling me?
the
What's
stem
up, King?
player, the stem player is specifically his, right?
Hmm.
So when you download his music on that stem player, you're able to edit audio. This you're not only able to download his music on there, you can download other people's music on there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it's pretty much a way where you can download and you can actually do it. It's 2000. It's 200. It's $200. It's not a honestly like when you look at it, it's not a bad price. Like it's actually just like it's about the same size as the Amazon Echo. About the same size as the
Okay.
Amazon Echo. You know what I'm saying? So and
I
it
mean, interrupt. I think what Faye was asking though was
He
like, what
still he
is
still
it?
ain't told me the price yet. I'm just waiting.
What is it going to mean for? They said
oh
what's it going to mean for us? Like we got to pay monthly for the service.
oh well yes they didn't get into that about like exactly like how does the stem player works,
Hmm.
but you guys can definitely go on stemplayer.com to definitely know more about it. So
It said stemplayer.com.
Stemplayer.com. That's right. That's right.
Stem
Do
player.
that research, man. Get that research
Yeah,
going, man. We're gonna
Mr.
find
T.
out about this shit.
His fans will buy it. You right
Say,
about that.
say
Yeah.
that again. His
Yeah,
Yeah.
fans definitely gonna buy it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Somebody
So
said
Definitely gonna
that in
buy
the
it.
comments. That's true. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
what they saying is when you buy the stem player, it automatically comes with Donda too, and you can split any
Hmm.
song into stems. So like it
So you can
has.
break the song up.
Yeah, you can control vocals, drums, bass, and samples, isolate parts and add effects, four-channel lossless audio mixing, real-time loop. So it's pretty
Okay.
much it's
Okay.
pretty much like a handheld
So
audio software device.
so if you want to be a DJ, oh.
Well, 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 it only stores looks like it only comes with 8 gig of storage. So I don't know about that.
What?
If you're
Yeah.
gonna be able to use it, but I'll
He's
say
trying
this:
to get over, man.
it's
Bruh.
it's on KanyeWest.com. I found it on KanyeWest.com actually, um,
Hmm.
and yeah, the features you said is on point. Vocals, drums, bass, samples,
Eight
isolate parts,
gigs.
add effects. But
Yeah.
I found one part of the spec says 8. But that's what it comes with. I don't know if you can upgrade it. Don't
Upgrade it. Yeah, you probably
quote
can
me on
upgrade it. Yeah, I'm sure.
it.
And you already know, bro. You already know it's gonna be an option for you to upgrade, and it's gonna be an option for you to buy what? More what? More gigs. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop playing, man.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of
Stop
course.
playing. But I'm like 200 though, y'all. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With 8 gigs?
you know what I'm saying?
I
Like you,
mean,
you, you.
look at it like this, right?
It's an investment.
When the iPod first came out, it was like what 150, and they only gave you 8 gigs. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like this ain't just like a regular iPod though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say $200 not a bad price because on like just look at it like this, right? On regular media players, that's like 150 starting off. Like there's like media players from Apple right now that is like 100 maybe 150, right? But you know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay $200 for Apple earbuds, right? You're gonna pay $200 for these Apple earbuds, and you only can use it for Bluetooth reasons. You can't play anything on them. With this actual stem, with this actual stem player, it allows you to edit music. It allows you to edit music, put them in the stems. You can edit audio and all that good stuff, and it supports all types of audio as well.
So
You know what
let
I'm
me
saying?
ask you
Like
this, CJ. What is the stem though? Like what is the stem thing?
the stem is the actual device. So yeah, the stem is the actual device. So when you look at it, right, this is how the stem looks.
She's like a fucking heart monitor.
The stem plate.
Yeah, this is the stem player, right? It has the the uh the lights that you see is the way you control it. It's
But you know what I think, not to control, what I think this that means is like, I know it seems like most of y'all do, fuck with audio, right? I
Mm-hmm.
think like when you editing music, speaking of editing music, the stems is what you send to your engineer for them to master
right.
the track. So he's saying this shit can play stems, you know what I mean? So you probably, if not yet, going to be able to use it to master songs, and that's pretty
Master song.
powerful. Yeah,
Yeah, and again, I mean, the price isn't bad. You know how y'all describe it because you can look at it as an investment. You feel me? You know what I'm
hmm
saying? But it's like
Look at it like this: if you're a producer,
that shit crazy, man.
FL Studios is 199
okay,
for FL Studios, right? That's a audio mixing software where people go to produce songs and make beats and all that stuff, right?
right,
Record on it and all that stuff. $200, and if you buy the latest version, you can upgrade to the next version for free.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how FL Studios work. So with this stem player, I'm not really mad at the fact that it's $200 because you it's pretty much a producing device on the go.
On the go. True. True.
You know what
True.
I'm saying? So
I can understand that, but it's like, damn, man. My thing is this with these entertainers and shit, man. You charging three, four, five, $600 for shoes with Kanye. You know what I'm saying? You charging three, four, $500 these ugly ass shirts, holy ass shirts that he got out. You know what I mean?
They
But
holy.
yeah, a lot. Yeah, some of his products, some of his merch, he got like beat up type clothes, and people buy 'em.
yeah.
Oh, though holy. Oh, see, I
Yeah,
thought you. Never
yeah.
mind. Continue.
He thought I was the
I thought you were talking about holy.
nah,
Like,
but like it's
Jesus walks.
my thing is
Yeah.
like make shit nowadays, man. People can't really afford that type of shit. So make stuff affordable for people. You feel
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
That's
what
my
I'm
only
saying.
argument with, and again, I get the purpose of it
Mhm,
because it's an investment at the end of the day. Trust me, I understand that, respect it. Look at
mhm,
this shit. Look, that's Kanye's clothes.
mhm.
That's Kanye's clothes right there. But motherfuckers trip on me because I charge $35, $40 for a hoodie. Whatever.
Yo, but Ray,
Yeah.
but go there. See, is it this? Are we saying the same thing when we say it might be too much? Because we don't like to put value on our people's shit a lot of times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We like, yo, throw
Yeah.
us a phone because you know what it's like. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know,
I
you
mean,
gotta set your price. You gotta set your worth. You know what I
True.
mean?
And let me
True.
and let me say this. Let me say this is that this stem player. I don't think the stem player is designed for people who just want to listen to music. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not. You said
Like
it.
if you want to just listen to music, don't buy the stem player.
Right.
If you're a person who like
But
to,
wait, don't say that officially, bro.
yeah,
Don't say
that's what I was just finna say.
that. Don't tell us officially.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
You might
yeah,
sponsor you.
unofficially. You know what I'm saying? Unofficially.
You
You
might,
know,
we gonna sponsor you, and then we're gonna be up here saying the same, the total opposite.
it, logic, hit it, logic.
And then next week, all of us will have a stem player. Well, what we were saying was,
Y'all niggas faking. I know y'all gonna get that shit.
Oh man.
But I mean, again, I get it, and I get the purpose of it. But your celebrity make certain shit affordable. You feel what I'm saying? So now,
Yeah,
because everybody want to hear Don the Two. Everybody been talking about Don the Two. But now
yeah,
people got to kick out 200 to hear this shit, to hear
But
your
no,
material.
big
but
facts.
no, because people are gonna bootleg it still
I was
somehow.
about to say that. I was about to say that. You already know
no,
somebody
they
gonna
gonna
bootleg
find
that.
a way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
big facts.
But
Absolutely.
we're not the ones who buy the albums most of the time. Number one, right?
Right.
So he got a
Mhm.
different audience of people buying the
That's
actual the
online
music.
well.
You know what I mean? That's number one, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know that uh, uh, white folks been the ones buying our music. We pretty much just hear it when our peoples get it. But my thing is, I think 200 is okay because what he's doing is he's doing like what Nipsey did with the limited release, right? He charged $100 for you to buy that, right? But he's giving you a product too. You know what I mean? So he's really killing two birds with one stone. You know what I mean? So I respect it because you gotta think the streaming game fucked up music in certain ways when it come to artists getting their paper. Even though they've been being screwed, the streaming shit helped them move the goalposts to make it harder for you to really yeah. You know what I mean? While the bigger companies is eating, right?
I feel you. So
if you're looking at it on the independent level, if I'm an independent artist, I can't sell you a CD no more. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be like, CD, man, fuck out of here.
They're gonna throw that jump.
Yeah. Okay, so, I got a question.
So hold on, favor. But what I'm saying is, so independent artists now, we got to do creative shit. Like something I thought about that I seen my homie do is sell like the designed USBs, right? Instead of selling his mix.
Smart move.
Right. You know what I mean? So now, even though I'm buying your album, I can still say, well, I brought a USB. You know what I mean? What is it called again? The you know the shit you save the flash drive.
Yeah, flash drive.
I brought a flash drive and I supported this independent artist and I got the music, right? So you know, to me, I say that's what he's doing, and I think that's what people are gonna have to do more of. You're gonna have to buy my product to get my album. Yeah.
So was the flash drive $200?
Nah, the flash drive was
they're all flash drives.
Oh man, let me stop. I'm just talking mess, man. Pay me no attention.
Product is better than talent. True, product is better than talent.
So I got a question though. You know, at one time Kanye was the church man, and he was in the church, and you know he had the church album, and is actually good. Is this a church album?
No, Donda is of the.
It's a spin-off of Donda 1.
Yeah.
So it's
Donda 1.
So yeah, he's back.
Hip hop.
In his words, Donda 2 is supposed to generate from the graduation and college dropout.
College dropout. Yeah.
Oh.
Like a continuous of them two albums.
That's just marketing. That's just like saying I'm gonna give you the whole Kanye.
Yeah. Right. Pretty much.
That was a PR stunt. That was a PR. Hey, look, man, make it seem like it's a print off for this shit, for that shit, and we can get more of this shit.
That's hilarious.
But I mean, again, I feel what Logic was saying. You know what I'm saying? The 200, it's not a lot, but make it a little affordable for the youngins who up and coming in the music game that want to learn the music game, or maybe just want to invest in that. Like,
I feel you.
Damn.
Like, is this going to continue? Is this the only album that's going to be on the little? Or is he going to put more of them on there?
You're able to add any kind of audio on this device. It's just that when you buy the stem player,
that's the only thing coming on there.
It comes with it. Yeah.
And how much are the downloads? Look, see, I want to know all these prices. You know what I'm saying? Because I might get me one. You know what I'm saying?
It comes with the whole album. So apparently that's what it says. It says it comes with the whole album. So
Alfred say he's not making music for anyone who used to listen to him. Laugh out loud. I mean, to some people, they may see like she said, they may feel like that. Like, okay, is this like he's really making music for us to not to listen to or be able to afford nowadays? Like, what's really going on with this motherfucker?
That's true. That's
true. What I'm saying? So, and again, in a lot of defense, I get the reason to a degree why, because you, like you said, you're getting the whole package. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just listen to music, listen to music, pause. No, you're getting an investment too. You know what I'm saying? But make it a little more affordable. Yeah. That's all. Because you already hit motherfuckers' heads for these raggedy ass shoes, and everybody getting them, and them slides. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. The mesh sneakers aren't bad.
No, they're not. Raggedy shoes.
80% of the shoes I don't care for, but the mesh don't.
It's the slides. It's the slides for me.
I can't, bro.
It's the slides, you know. But
Okay.
like I said, I think it's definitely for for the producers and the people who like to chop up music and stuff like that. So
Okay, then that makes sense then. Okay.
congrats to Yeezy on that.
I got you.
But moving on, we talking about another great business move. Mitchell and Ness, the big hip hop clothing brand, Mitchell and Ness was bought out. Jay-Z, Meek Mill, Lil Baby, and Michael Rubin, owner of Fanatics, came together
That's what's
to
up.
buy the hip hop brand Mitchell and Ness in the $250 million deal.
That's all
Hmm.
right.
So
That's
Yeah.
all right.
that's dope. That's dope.
That's all right, man. We
Yeah.
gotta give them a round of applause, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Got a
yeah,
round of
I ain't
applause.
even.
definitely.
I got a round. Yeah. That's a good move because last year, year before
Classic.
last, Meek just invested in he got money in New Era, right? I feel like
I think
he
so.
bought stocks. I think he co-owner of New Era or New Era. Yeah, yep. He got money
Yeah, I
in New
think
Era
so.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. He just did that last year. Yeah, he just did that last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's a good move. And was Mitchell and that's already black owned? I'm sure it sounded like it because
I'm
of
not
Mitchell and
sure.
Ness.
I'm not
No.
sure.
That's a good question. I always assumed that it was a black owned brand. Need to
I
find that
don't
out.
know.
Need to find that out. But that's a good move, man. What else they
Yeah, I
talking
ain't
about?
mad at
Nah,
that.
Michael Rubin. Michael Rubin owns it. I forgot. Yeah,
Oh, he
Michael
owned
Rubin
Mitchell and
owned.
Ness.
Yeah, he owned Mitchell and Ness and Fanatics.
Yeah, I know he owned Fanatics. I know he
Yeah.
owned Fanatics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
he
okay.
owned Mitchell and Ness and Fanatics. So Jay Z, Lil Baby, and Meek Mill came together on a
But I
two hundred
found
Shit.
fifty million dollar deal.
He ain't buy shit because he got paid off them three motherfuckers. He know what the fuck.
according to Wikipedia, which you got to take it with a grain of salt, because I think almost anybody could upload to Wikipedia. It says owner Peter Capolino reported to Sports Illustrated that Mitchell and Ness had an annual sales revenue of 1.5 million per year in 1998.
Jesus.
So that means at least in 1998, they saying this other guy named Peter whatever
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
was making 1.5.
Right.
I, but to give my feedback, I think any clothing brand or brand for that matter that we buy as a people is in our better, judgment to have the people that in our community that can afford it to own that shit.
To own it, no doubt.
Well,
Yeah.
apparently the parent company was Juggernaut Capital Partners.
Okay.
So that was the parent company. All right. And then what happened is just recently, Michael Rubin bought out, with Jay Z,
Right.
Meek Mill, and Lil Baby, yeah, stuff like that. So
That's all
and
right move.
yeah,
That's all right
it's how
move.
I move. Like I
Uh,
said,
uh,
these hip this different generation of hip hop rappers is learning generational wealth.
and learning business.
Exactly.
Other
There
business
you go.
besides the rap
Guys
business.
like
That way,
yeah,
it can get out of people's the colonizers them head. The only thing we are good for is throwing a football, shooting a motherfucking free throw shot, or being behind the motherfucking studio microphone.
That
mhm,
Right.
part.
right.
Nah.
And
Expand
that's
your
why
portfolio. Widen your
yeah, that's
portfolio.
why you see guys like Shaquille O'Neal out here. You know what I'm saying? He like everybody want to buy these Apple and all that stuff. You go ahead and buy like 150 Papa Johns. You know what I'm saying?
Flip them jumps.
And open more franchises for a
Yep.
son. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hmm.
That's where it's at right there. You know?
Our Freya said it though. Everybody learn. Everybody taking the page out of Master P's book. You better.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
better. He tell you
most
to.
definitely. Yeah,
He tells you to.
most definitely. Most definitely.
Shit. My logo. Hey, I ain't trying to compete with you. I'm trying to eat with
Hmm.
you. Straight
Like
up. Straight up, man.
Facts, big facts.
Straight up, man.
In other news, Rick Ross is he going from chicken to beef?
What?
Everybody knows Rick Ross has a ranch in Georgia. He have horses and chickens, and he just acquired a cow from a local farmer.
A Cal?
a
A
Did you
cow.
say
cow,
A
a
Cal?
A
cow,
cow.
a cow,
He got he got
a
he got
cow.
Chick-fil-A's commercial cow.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, he got a cow. All
One
right.
cow.
Bruh.
One prime beef.
Yeah.
Pause.
I mean, he did it. You know,
I mean,
yeah, he did it. So let me pull this up for y'all
so
real
so is this milk? What's this for? Because
He
a
about to reproduce something.
a cow.
quick.
I thought you were gonna say he got a farm or something. This a cow though.
Shit, his nut ass. He just bought a house. He said, probably like a month ago, some big ass nice house that just ride past.
I'm happy than a motherfucker. This a dream come true for Rose. You know what this is for a young boy from Carol City to have horses and now big boy at it. Come on down. You good. You good. Yeah. Yeah.
This
That's
nigga's hype,
yours. That's yours. Welcome to the promised land, baby. Welcome
bruh.
to the promised land. Look at them horses looking. Them horses looking. Mind y'all business.
Mind y'all business.
What the horse is jealous or something? What is going on? Hey yo, look at that! It's a cow.
Man,
Hey, look. Hey, man. Look.
Oh my god, it's six of us, but it's a cow.
Hey, look, man. Look. That man was excited he got his cow, man. You know?
Oh,
That man was excited he got his house.
Don't have a cow.
Don't have a cow.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's dope.
Oh,
though,
man.
Everybody learning different ways to.
I'm making jokes, but yeah.
But that was hilarious how excited he got.
One
Like,
thing
yay!
One thing I like about Rick Ross, though, man, he said I'm sure he always should still do it, but he cut his own lawn, and that's a huge.
Oh
Yeah.
He got a partnership with John Deere. I know he got a partnership with John Deere. John Deere to bring him equipment.
Is he driving?
He driving.
Is it a driving lawnmower? Or he's just
No, it's just no.
No, it better.
Okay.
Riding. Yeah, he got.
He bought a tractor trailer. He bought a tractor. He bought a tractor. And it has he souped it up, got an air conditioner, the whole 9 yards inside of it. And he go out there, he cut his own grass, all 250 acres of it.
Him and his crew.
That's what's up.
Him and his crew.
That's what's up.
Man. And another thing I like about him, he got his son. He got his son a motherfucker a Wingstop franchise for his recent birthday. What he just turned 18, right?
Yeah.
For his 18th birthday. Gave him a Wingstop franchise.
Look, man, fuck a car, fuck a house. Yeah, take this franchise, man. You know? Take this franchise. I want you to make it your own. You know? So that's what's up, man. That man was excited. He said, look at them, look at the horses. Mind y'all business.
Right.
That's the part that got me, bro. The horses over there. They over there hating, dog.
Like the horses, look, the horses was like, man, look at this. Coming on to our property. Hey, Rose, you better not let him out in the open.
He ain't got no backup, dog.
I don't know if you can see the comments, but our friend said he needed Gator like we leave at the house.
Oh man,
bruh.
Oh.
That's funny.
You can't live in your franchise. No, you can't live in your franchise, Shelly. You really can't. But shit, your franchise can get you a house. A Wingstop franchise, shit. Your franchise can get you a house. You gonna make
it definitely can.
Shit.
I mean, who don't love Wingstop?
Who don't love chicken?
I mean, I don't.
Now he about to add a cow to it. Oh.
Now he about to add a cow to it.
He added thighs to the menu.
Right. I can't, bro.
You know?
Speaking of which, thank you, CJ. He added thighs to the lack of wings, but where the fuck all these curry out getting wings from?
I mean,
they talking about some wing shortage.
You gotta improvise, man. You gotta improvise. Hey, you know?
I heard they wings foreign, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might be shipping them in.
You gotta improvise, man.
We in the end times. Yeah, right.
Hey, that's real revelation, dog.
You see the decrease in rest in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask questions.
Bruh.
The
Man,
opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter, which they have the right to change at any given moment.
I was
Living
wondering
on
when
a
we was
hope on
gonna
a
hear
prayer
that.
with those 4 pieces.
Nah, but there's definitely restaurants, carryouts that definitely got busted doing that shit. One in my old hood, in fact,
yeah, I
that shit
don't
happened to him.
love chicken.
What?
You know,
I don't
I've been
love
hearing a lot of
chicken.
that lately.
Yeah,
What
I've been
happened,
hearing
Lord?
a lot of that lately. Yeah.
I
I'm saying
like
a
fish.
carryout in my old neighborhood got busted. They got busted, legit closed down. You know what I mean, with rat meat and all that shit, and they the chopped up chicken. You know what I'm saying? Not the wings, but the chopped up shit with the sauce all on it. Yeah,
He said it's
That,
so no.
that motherfucker General Toes. That's that General No.
You
exactly.
All
got
that shit.
That General Toes squeak
It's
squeak.
toes, all right. It's
you
toes.
gotta be more careful, bro.
Uh,
That's
It's
you
definitely
need a
toes.
oh man.
you
Who's
need an
toes?
official taste tester.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. But shout out to Rick Ross. Like I said, everybody making moves. Everybody's making moves. Speaking of making moves from West Philly to LA, you already know what it is. The hottest show that's on television right now, and streaming on Peacock. We got Bel Air. All right, if you guys don't know the show Bel Air is a new show that came out, and it's a spin on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air series that we all love growing up. Um, I'm gonna be honest, man. When I seen the previews of it, I was like, nah, 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 fam, no,
You
no.
said
This
no?
shit look corny. It looks corny.
Who is this guy? He don't even look like him.
Hey
It
CJ,
looks corny, right?
hey CJ, can you see the comments? Can you see
I
Candace in the
can't, I
comments?
can't, I can't see your comments. I don't know why. Usually it's there, right?
Yeah, I
I'm
see
not
his
able to.
comment.
No, but I'm talking about as far as the viewer comments because they asked a question too.
Nah, I
Yeah,
don't see it.
see, I can't. Yeah, I can't see him.
Oh,
So yeah,
tragic.
yeah.
You gotta speak it for them. I know what you're talking
Okay.
about from your
Yeah,
page.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, cool. Ain't you
Yeah.
got to
So
pay for? Ain't you got to pay for what? What you talking about, Candace? But go ahead, CJ. I'm just reading the comments. Go ahead, CJ. You good?
oh no, you good. But if they had a question, just go ahead and read it out, man. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no thing. But Bel Air is one of the hottest shows out right now. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like I said, man, I was in the beginning. I was like, man, this is corny, man. It was corny as hell. Then I watched the first episode. I was like, eh, and I think I get his thing a shot. It ain't bad, you know what I'm saying? It ain't bad. It's drama filled, right? It's drama filled. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm 4 episodes in there, and I'm like, all right,
On all right.
this motherfucker might got me. You know what I'm saying? It
That's
might
on
caught
all
my
right.
eye. It might caught my eye.
Shit, 4 episodes
But
later, it ain't Mike got you. You watching that shit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, nigga. You hooked.
hey, Elijah, look, it ain't no bite. It got me.
In the same night, he just watching them back to back. Let me watch another one. This is the
But
last one I'm gonna watch. This is the last one I'm gonna watch. This is the last one.
I
It's
mean,
1 o'clock in the morning.
let's
But
take
yo,
a quick look.
CJ, I haven't seen it, so I need you to break it down a little bit more for us. What's going on? I'm not worried about
Yeah.
spoilers, but I know you don't want to probably put spoilers on the show. But give us something. Give us
All right,
something because
so
I
so
ain't
it's
watching.
it's like this, right? We all know the story of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, right?
Got beat up. He got beat up and had to move.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And with this, it's more of a darker spin to it. Where
Yeah,
we actually get a little bit of story from actual West Philly. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the show come on and he in Bel
it's
Air
not a
already.
comedy.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like he in Bel Air already. He already living it up and stuff. Like nah. They show him actually in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like the first episode, he's in Philly and he get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of him getting beat up, he get hit with the old. He got hit with a gun charge. He had to disappear.
Oh, yeah,
You
what a
know,
charge. Okay.
Yeah, he got
yeah,
hit with a hammer top.
yeah. He had
So
to,
Who haven't seen Elijah? You haven't seen?
I ain't seen.
So
yeah, he ain't said yet.
like CJ said, You see,
It's it's,
you
it's
see the basketball game and how the basketball got how the basketball hit somebody. Because you remember in the original jump, they was playing basketball, the jump bounced and they hit somebody on the bench.
Yeah.
But this time, the youngin, he was playing with one of his old peers. His old peers is a baller too, but of course he got caught up in the Philly street life.
Yeah.
So they end up doing a 1-on-1.
Yeah.
But the hustler who the ball hit, his peer was playing for him. They were playing 2-on-2.
He was putting money on it.
Yeah, Will and his boy was playing against his peer and another youngin.
Yeah.
Will and bust their ass, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But his peer had the basketball at the end of the game and threw it. It hit Cuz.
Mr. Jones. I'm actually glad you said that because that's
I think you're right, Jones. I think you're right.
I can see that.
I can see that. Giving me all American.
I can see that. So
I think you're right.
The youngest rolled out, and this Will Smith character, you see, he wrecking like Will got hot. Will he fight.
Yeah.
They get to fight, and he hit the hustler because youngin already rolled. He hit the old youngin.
So nigga who started the fight did.
Yeah, the ball thrower. Yeah. He rolled out.
That's
so
some
he's like, who hit me with the ball? I ain't trying to tell her everything, but he's like, who hit me with the ball? Cuz it rolled out. So they get
spoiler alert.
So they get to talk shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Will start off on him. You know what I'm saying? But they end up jumping Will's man.
Yeah.
The whole time Will's man had a gun.
Right.
Hence his gun charge.
Yeah.
Will shot in the air twice.
Yeah.
Pointed at Cuz. You know how Philly accent, young boy, you gonna point it, you better do something. Boom.
Yeah.
Ain't do shit. Police ran the arm, locked them up. Mama shipped them out to California.
Right, yeah. And
that's a synopsis.
So when he was in jail,
check it out, dog. Trust me.
Of course, the word gets out to Uncle Phil, and Uncle Phil makes a call.
Because Uncle Phil is still a judge. Or
he's running for DA. He's running for DA for LA.
But he's still in the law. He's still in law.
Yeah.
He's still in the law. He's still in the law, of course. You can't take everything away, right? You can't take everything away. But he was a DA. He made some calls, and he got Will free. And so now the word.
CJ, put him on the screen again. I want to look at their faces while you talking about him. Put him on the screen.
So here's Will, right?
Hey, Hillary finding shit.
Let's go.
Hillary bad and Aunt Viv. Aunt Viv shitting on all the old Aunt Vivs.
So here's the crazy part, right? Is that so when Will got out, they was in the same not in the same cell, but they was in two cells that was across from each other. So when the hustler scene Will came out, the word out on the street now is that Will snitched. Right. So that's how the story. That's how the story came up. We
got another dark skin Viv. I gotta say,
just what Love said. And she ain't seen it.
My bad, y'all.
They don't want to see it now.
Y'all don't want to see it. Y'all really
let me.
That's funny.
Just one. I'm gonna say this. That's just the first episode. That's just the first episode that we just gave a spoiler. Right? But the second, third, and fourth episode is when shit jump off.
Yeah,
it's real.
Don't not see it. Okay, I'm telling you right now. Don't not see it.
It get interesting.
Let's try it this way because I feel like I still want to hear more. One more time.
Carlton snort Xanax.
Here we go.
Here
we go, bro.
Carlton a bitch this stuff. I don't like Carlton.
Listen, man, look.
Yeah, let him go in.
He giving a bad name of Carlton, man.
Put him back on the
bro.
Carlton is jealous though. He is jealous.
Carlton is a punk, man.
I want to see Carlton, bro. I need the visuals.
That nigga is a punk. Like,
so
what?
Right there. Carlton fourth next to Aunt Viv.
So Carlton, you said this nigga's a drug addict?
Yeah. Here's the thing that throws me off.
He snorts Xanny. He snorts Xanny because he suffers from anxiety.
See the
Oh,
family. You
You got
see
too
the
much
family,
motherfucking
right?
money. You got too much
so
money, man. That's
okay,
what that is.
okay. I got a question. Is Jeffrey low key a gangster like
Man,
I
that
That
don't,
nigga,
Jeffrey's a G.
we don't
that
know.
nigga is a thug,
We don't, we don't know. I don't know. I ain't saying nothing.
bro.
Put,
So
put it like
so
this.
look,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
say. I'm
say
gonna
this.
say this. I'm gonna say this. The
Bro.
nigga from Jamaica.
hmm
He from Jamaica.
He's
Do I
from
need
Let
to
me.
say? Hey
Jamaica.
I'm
yo,
gonna say this
he
Yeah,
though.
from Jamaica.
yeah.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
say this. 'Cause I ain't gonna subordinate it. I'm gonna say this. Jeffrey is gonna be your favorite character in
Yeah.
this series.
He's from
Jeffrey is
Jamaica.
gonna be your favorite character in this series. All right.
Son, put these
He's
niggas
not
back on
nothing
the
like.
street. I got more questions. I got
He's
more
not
questions.
nothing like this Jeffrey here. Oh, Master
So
Smith. No,
here's why I don't like this crossover. Right. This man
Okay.
don't look like he belongs with the
he
family.
a
No, he
dirt,
don't.
bro.
He don't.
He
What do you
don't look
mean?
like he born with the family.
I mean, the pops and the mother's dark skin.
I
He
think
don't
that's
look
the.
like he fits in though.
Right.
I
Like
think
he
that. I think that was the ideal. Somebody said they never heard of any of these actors or actresses. They wanted people that
They want a
they
new face.
didn't know, and I know this for a reason.
Mhm.
I'm an actor. I saw the casting call and the way that they put it out. It was
Mhm.
like, wait, this ain't the normal way they cast for stuff. So I think they wanted people that nobody knew who they were or
you
didn't
don't
look
know,
like the originals.
you don't know
Mhm.
Jazz.
That's that's what I'm saying is they didn't want
So
the same
Jazz,
types
Same type of
if y'all
characters.
if
Same
y'all
type
if
of.
y'all
because of
seen if
because
y'all
of
seen
casting.
Snowfall,
Like no, if you saw the casting call or the audition, the
Audition.
what was put out for what they were looking for, you'll
Mhm.
be like, what are they casting for?
All right, look.
This is kind of weird.
I gotta say this real quick, and then I'm off. I ain't got no more questions. I'm gonna just say this though. I think
Uh-oh.
Carlton is Jeffrey's son. I'm gonna just say.
Here
I
we
think
go.
I think we're
Hello,
gonna.
Here
Master
we
Smith.
go.
Think that
Master Smith.
so
Hello.
look, so if you haven't seen Adrian Holmes before, Adrian Holmes is on a
Let me go
few
to Brunt.
movies and
I
shit.
know Adrian Holmes. I know
Yeah.
Cassandra Freeman. Orly, I've seen him before. I can't remember where I seen him. That
Jordan L. Jones, he's in Snowfall. So
okay, that's where I seen him from then. Okay.
yeah, and
And
Akira,
Simone, I don't
she's
think
the
I seen
daughter.
Simone.
Akira, she's the daughter in Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
Okay.
who is
Okay, I
Lisa?
got you.
I don't remember Lisa. Maybe I'm bugging. Who's Lisa? Remind me. Is
You
that
mean
uh,
the character Lisa? What are you
yeah?
yeah,
saying?
the
Like
character Lisa.
she in
Yeah,
the,
the
was
character.
she in the show before? Was she in the original show? Lisa.
That wasn't that
Uh,
wasn't that Nia Long character name Lisa?
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the girlfriend. The
Yeah,
girlfriend.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah. You talking about Simone Joy Jones?
Mm.
Where have I seen Simone Joy Jones from? Let's pull it up.
Oh, Uncle Phil gonna bug out when he find out that them ain't his kids, man.
Bruh,
Gonna be like,
bruh.
you gonna be like, you was always working.
Yeah, so apparently she isn't in anything. The only big thing she was really in was American Rust and the Chick.
And but like who said it? Like I can't see
What?
that
I think it
man
was
name,
Fable who
man.
said,
Um nah, it was what's the name? Logic said it.
Who?
Logic said it about they wanted to have new faces, man. Like new faces. I mean,
Well,
and
yeah,
some of these faces are familiar, but it's not too familiar. And I
yeah.
think
They
that's
didn't want the. They didn't want the same look. I saw the
yeah.
cast. The only reason I know is because I saw it. Like
Uh,
they and they literally said this is something completely different off the
from
script.
Yeah,
from the original script.
Yeah, so I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, this is okay. This should be good.
Yeah, if y'all haven't seen V Wars on Netflix, the vampire movie, then that's where you seen Adrian Holmes from. He was also on uh, 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 Skyscraper. If you seen Arrow before, he was on Arrow. If you seen Supernatural before, he was on natural. So he's been in some like he's been in
Oh, okay, that's where I know him from.
yeah he been
Okay,
in
I'll say
like
this.
shit.
My fault.
okay,
But I'll say this. That was Favor who said that. But to add on to Favor's point, though, you know what I mean? Like sometimes they'll do the open casting calls, but the way CJ described it, all of them are still actors. So they may be fresher.
yeah,
You know what I mean? They may be fresher faces, but
To us.
they never was going to pick the casting call, the open casting call people. It
the
was always
original. Yeah.
people
Well, they
the people that came to the open call that you seen is what I'm saying.
Right.
well we knew they wanted people that were already out there. I said that in the doggone post because I'm like, well, they just ain't gonna pick new people. They gotta be doing something.
What
So
they'll do
yeah,
as an extra. They'll cast you as an extra. You know what I'm saying? For
I'm
like,
with it. Catch me as the extra. I'm cool with that.
and don't bag extras because they get paid pretty
They get
good.
paid. I done did a little acting, before. But you're right. They do get paid. They
Yeah,
do get paid.
You know, Jeffrey, his actor was actually in Arrow as well. So
okay.
you know, so yeah, like you said, they fresh faces. You
hmm
know, and this is definitely going to give him some good resume.
Mm-hmm.
So I fuck with the arrow
I
stuff.
like the and then too. I'm not gonna get into the show. I mean, as far as tell the show, but I like how the culture, the culture, the culture of the show is set for how youngers are coming up nowadays. Because it's crazy. These youngers they cussing in front of their parents on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Like I peeped that shit. I was like,
well, that's what they
Yeah,
do now.
but
So
that's my point. But
yeah, not
we
and
didn't see that back. We didn't see that on the original Freshman's Ability. They may
mm,
I
have said
mean,
"damn" or "shit" or something, but it wasn't like we having a conversation. Hey, mom, man, you did. I can't believe this fucking shit. I saw that.
bruh.
mm-hmm.
You know,
And also to throw that out there is that what I also love about the Fresh Prince is Bel Air is that everything is today, right? So
Mhm.
they would make a lot of references towards like what's going on now, like
hmm
Black Lives Matter,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So it ain't like a superficial story, no background regards in the real world. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Like this is actually playing
Some real shit is
through how
going on.
like
Yeah.
everything that is going on. This is happening in Bel Air. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like so this is what I do admire about it. So yeah, man, Bel Air is it's hot, it's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't give it a chance in the beginning. When I saw the previews, I was like, nah, man, I don't like the way Carlton look, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta give me somebody that's way cornier than Alfonso Ribeiro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they gonna go dark, like you said. They got this nigga
Yeah.
drug addict and all this shit.
This man popping Zannies. You know what I'm saying? Crushing up Zannies and snorting.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's
Going to
funny?
going to class with residue.
Y'all remember that episode though, man. Y'all know where that come from. Y'all remember the classic episode.
When he was high.
Yeah, he popped
Hmm.
pills. He
Yeah.
was what was he popping? He was
But that
shut
was an accident. This man doing it willingly.
Hanging with them colonizers.
Oh, you're right. It was an accident, right?
It
Yeah.
was an
Yeah, so
accident.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it was an
Carlton had got
accident.
shot. That was the episode he got shot. And he got hooked
Hmm.
on the motherfucking pill. Yeah.
No,
Mhm.
no, that
No.
that was
That was a
no,
different episode, I
that
think.
was a different
Okay.
episode.
Yeah, I
The
think that was
episode,
a
the
different one.
episode, the episode
Okay.
where he took the pill
Why did he
is
take
when
the pills?
Will couldn't sleep. Will
Right.
couldn't
Yeah,
sleep, and
Gotcha.
and
he thought it was
he
what
got
is
he got he got the pills from cornflake.
And okay, and then he thought it was something. He thought it was a different type of pill that he found in Will's locker.
Yeah, it was speed. That's what it was.
So he thought it was like a headache pill or something. He took the shit,
He thought it was a headache pill and he took it. And
man, and
yeah,
he still ended up in the
I
hospital
wasn't
that
watching it.
episode. Right? He still ended up in the hospital that episode.
hmm
Yep.
just
Mhm.
one
Mhm.
love. Look, take it from me, just one. When I say take a chance and just watch the first episode. Right? Watch the first episode and then watch a little bit of the second episode. And if it still don't interest you, then
turn that
it
mug
ain't
off.
for you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
Yeah.
for you, you know?
I'll say this. I've heard other people saying it's good too, but I'm the type of person I like to wait till the hype is over and then I'll find a moment. Plus, I'll be crazy busy too at times, but I'll find a moment and then I'll binge watch something. You know what I mean? And I don't like waiting for the next episode. So I need everything to be ready. I need to
consecutively. Right.
Yeah.
Here's what I don't like about Carlton, right? You know,
You
Let's go.
bitch.
I'm on this. This is
Let's
what
go.
I don't like about Carlton,
Sucker ass.
right?
Just
Is
one
the
cutting up,
moment Will stepped foot on the property, this nigga started tweaking. I'm
bro.
like, damn, bro. Nigga ain't even get to change his shoes yet, and you already tweaking, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Already jealous.
I'm a binge watch that shit.
He a skirt, dog.
It's
Yeah,
actually
Clover
pretty
skirt.
dope. You know what I'm saying? It's actually pretty dope. You know, I was a guy that was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna watch that shit. That shit is corny. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way it look. It ain't Uncle Bill. I want to hear some fat jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's you know, it's what I grew up with. But then when I had to realize when I started watching it is it's not my Fresh Prince anymore. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's not.
It's not more, you know, jokes and you know shit like that.
It's serious shit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's
So
today's life. It's today's culture. What's going on?
we ain't spoiling it. We ain't spoiling it. Trust me when I tell you, we ain't spoiling it. You
They
know.
dramatize.
Yo.
I like the drama twist though, because
Yeah.
I like dark
Yeah.
humor anyway. So I definitely could appreciate a dark twist.
Yogi, what's up, Yogi?
You know what I mean?
I definitely yeah. You know, I fuck with it. You know, it's cool. It's cool and all. It's cool and all. You know.
Came out at the right time after that Kevin Hart shit. Because
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was that shit called? The Kevin
Real
Hart.
life.
Yeah.
Real life.
No, true
Talking
story.
about true story.
I'm sorry, true story.
It was like you
True
expect
story.
Kevin Hart to be
So
goofy and all that, but it was dope.
when I binge watched it,
I binge watched True Story.
I was like,
In
damn,
one
this
night.
shit good. Then I watched it again. I'm like, damn, yo, this shit is horrible. like, and I guess it was the suspense in me binge watching it.
Yeah.
It's like when you binge watch, it's all you already into it. So can't
Right.
nobody tell you how bad it is.
Right.
Mhm.
So like a couple of weeks rolled by and I binge watched it again. I'm like, yo, this shit's so fucking bad. Like why is it so bad?
Damn, I gotta
And
watch it again.
I was disappointed. Man. It was just because I'm that guy. Like when I binge watch, you know, I let it soak in for a little bit, then I go back and I watch it, and then see if it's really like worth the hype. And then like when to go back and watch it, binge watch it, I was like, yeah, bro, this thing is so
What was-
bad.
What was it lacking the second time around?
It was too predictable. And of course, I already seen it.
Yep.
So, you know, I put it in my mind like I haven't seen it before. And I got shows like that, you know, that I still watch to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's the suspense. Martin is one of them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Mr.
saying?
M, we got
You know what I'm saying?
got a
Like,
comment for you. Candace said, "Me too, Mr. M. That's what I did with Handyman Tales. As far as you happen to binge watch,
I wait.
yeah, wait,
yeah.
the binge watch, Bel Air.
So what was it was too predictable, right? And the story itself, it just didn't click with me. It just didn't click with me after the second go around. I'm like, why are
For
you
what?
still helping your brother?
What show?
True story.
Oh, True Story. Oh,
She
I'm
like,
like-
I'm gone.
I'm like, why you still helping your brother?
Hold
I
on, just
could've-
one love. You never seen True Story?
She said she wasn't watching it though.
Wait, are you still talking about the Will Smith joint?
no.
Fresh Prince, or just one? Or you talking about?
Said I'm gone. Y'all spoiling the show.
I think she was talking about.
Oh yeah, no, she was talking about
Bel
Bel
Air.
Air, yeah.
Yeah, she's talking about Bel Air.
Because True Story, I was gonna say, because True Story too old now.
Right.
She said she wasn't gonna watch Bel Air though.
If
Then-
you exactly. So why you leaving? But okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for tuning in.
She said, honestly, my first
Just-
opinion was I
just
wasn't
one-
watching it.
Just
And
one,
now-
if you still peeking in on this man, then listen, I say just go ahead and go watch it. Keep an
man,
open
look,
mind about it.
We're gonna wait. Me and Jess gonna wait till, like we said, the season
Yeah,
over.
but true story, man. I was like, bruh, after your brother fucked up the first time, bro, you should have already knew this shit was gonna go left. Yeah, like
But let's talk about that because some siblings give their siblings more than one chance.
Yeah.
So I
Some
mean,
do.
especially and because of course we can't predict this story because it was a fucking movie, but I'm sure Wesley had to, and his character had to do something right in order for Kevin to even think about saving his ass the
There
first time.
wasn't no right. There wasn't no right.
He probably did some type of convincing. Let me say that.
CJ thought about it like, yeah, you right. Wait a minute.
Somebody else tried to say that, right? Somebody else tried to say, "Oh, but Wesley Snipes, he was there for his brother." No, he wasn't.
No, I wasn't saying he was there for his brother. I was just saying Kevin Hart probably gave him the benefit of the doubt in order for him to say, what I'm saying, to look out for him.
Facts.
That's all I was saying. But like you said, and again, let's just say your brother and sister fuck over you. You know what I'm saying? You did the same scenario. You invested in a restaurant in him or her, and they fuck up some money. Are y'all willing to forgive him that first time? Whereas are you gonna reinvest in him or her to get out the red, for lack of a better word? No.
He said it straight face. No.
I think he did. Just One Love said she just watched it. Oh, you just made the cut, so we can talk about that shit. We can go in on this one.
Yeah.
Late review shit. Even though I didn't watch it twice, but I think that from what I see, salute to Rosdell on the plane on his way to GT.
Peace.
He handled it pretty good. I think Kevin Hart pretty much handled everything that was thrown at him pretty good, though, man. Even down to when he caught that body, man. I thought that was pretty.
Yeah.
I thought he did the right thing, man.
He carried that handle the situation how he should have. Yeah, especially off the break. I knew when he went up to the back, I said he's gonna get that motherfucker phone charge.
Also be blackmailed by his security guard.
Say it again.
Also be all that he went through, and he still had to be blackmailed by his security.
I wouldn't even call that blackmailing. Somebody else said I wouldn't even call that blackmailing. Look what the shit he put the security guard through.
I mean, but
that's his job. That's his job. However, he proved himself. You got to give it to him. The man proved himself. He had his back from the get, right?
This is my thing about the body.
I know what the fuck you did, man. Fuck that. We're gonna put up under the rug. You gotta give me this money up.
I agree with both.
That too.
I agree with both of y'all, but here's my vantage point on the bodyguard shit, right? My thing is, first of all, why you even tell that nigga? You know what I'm saying? When he came in there, he told him everything. Did he even give him the ammo to blackmail?
He's gonna find out eventually.
Right? Because he did threaten that was a blackmail by the terms. You know what I'm saying? He did threaten him, right? But he looked at it as, fuck it, you was always there for me. You earned the money. Take it. Right? Here's my thing, and I had a problem with that shit.
Okay.
One, why did you tell this nigga this story? Two, he didn't earn it. Okay? Because your fucking bodyguard ass got fucking clapped. He got clapped, right? All that karate shit, black belt, all that shit he was talking, and when the shit hit the fan and they was in the heat of the moment, he failed. You know what I mean? And Kevin Hart had to save his fucking self. So how can you do as a bodyguard, nigga? Fuck.
Not only that.
Pay your doctor's bill, but I'm hiring somebody else.
Not only that, if you did your job in the first place, it wouldn't be a chick. It wouldn't be a chick in my room. Fake passed out.
None of that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so how dare you blackmail me?
No, because y'all know on the show, the bodyguard asked him, "Was you good? You need me?" He's like, "Nah, I'm
that's
good."
As your bodyguard, if you know your brother ain't shit as your bodyguard, you be like, man, look, bro, like I don't think you should be going out with him. I don't think you should be drinking. You know what happened last time when you drank the alcohol.
Now that's where I would have stopped him at. I would have stopped him and not drink. I'd have told him, if you know you haven't been drinking, man.
Technically, it's the bodyguard fault. After the first shot, be like, all right, man.
He's a bodyguard. He's not his babysitter. He's his bodyguard, though.
And that you get paid to protect my assets.
Okay,
that's his job. His assets.
But his job as a comedian and entertainer, he entertains. So with some entertainers consist of what? alcohol, drinking, smoking.
Brother.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as your body, if I'm your bodyguard or you my bodyguard, I'm your bodyguard. Fuck, I'll be a skinny bodyguard. Yeah, fuck that. I'm your bodyguard. And I know you. I know you haven't, CJ. You haven't been drinking in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? You partying, politic with the honey dip. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, 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 whoa. You about to go take a shot? Nah, no. And I'm gonna stop you. Nah. You know you ain't been no. But if you insist on, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good tonight. All right, you sure? All right.
But even then, he still should have kept tabs on him. I'm pretty sure if Joe Biden told his Secret Service right hand man, like, nah, I'm good. I'm pretty sure his right hand man
You still
would have
gonna
still
watch
been
him.
on his ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm paying you thousands of dollars to
That's your
protect my
job.
assets. That's your job, and you
Yeah.
failed me. And you blackmail me after I tell you the truth. I would have gave you a check regardless. But you blackmail me when I tell you the truth. Fuck you, dog. That's all I'm saying.
Man, he should have took that shit to his grave.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. He should have took the shit to the grave.
He should have waited till he was on his deathbed, told his son the time he killed 2-3 niggas.
But I think his
Trying to play
bodyguard. I think his bodyguard was going to find out regardless, because his bodyguard was already suspicious. Once he got shot,
he did know some shit. He did know.
like once he got shot, he was like, "Why the fuck this happened?"
Yeah.
What was his real name?
Right. Wait, CJ,
what?
he was in the hospital. He was in the hospital shot, and all the pieces start coming together.
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What was the girl name? His ghostwriter.
Oh damn.
Damn, I forget.
I don't remember. But I know you're talking about. Yeah,
I don't pay you the fuck.
I think it was Celeste or some shit, right?
Nah, it wasn't that.
Yes.
I thought
it was something. It was something.
Yeah. And I don't pay you the fuck. My man,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That he found out. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some shit right there when you said that. He
But
was jealous.
I definitely binge watched that. Like I think I started around about 8:30, 9. The last episode went off around about 2. I think I had to get up that morning around about 7 to 8 or something.
Bruh.
Tired and shit, but it was good.
But yo, I put a bow on it, man. I like seeing people or stories that's supposed to be, you would think it's about to be goofy and they turn into a drama. You know what I mean? So that's what I like.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. This show actually really made me respect Kevin Hart as an actor.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it made me respect him as an actor.
And I hope the Fresher Bad Air shit help people know these new actors too. You know what I'm saying? I hope they
No doubt.
Big
That's
fact.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, and I think that should be the case nowadays going on, man. Like getting these new faces out there, new talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't no shade to the A-listers and the B-listers or the up and comers that's out there right now, but it's about having new talent, new art, new faces out there, black and white. You know what I'm saying? Multicultural, whatever, whoever. I think I that's why I commend Tyler Perry for what he do. You know what I'm saying? Not only with that daggone compound he got down in the A, but he hired, what I'm saying, brand new motherfuckers. Even though a lot of people say 70% of Tyler Perry actors can't act. But hey,
they can't.
They got a job.
They can't. They can't act.
Hey, I ain't the best actor, but I ain't the best motherfucking actor. But if Tyler Perry hired me to be
one of them, that nigga can't act.
Tyler Perry do be putting people on, bro.
Put people on, man.
You do.
I ain't even gonna lie. I appreciate that, man.
He put Boris on or whatever. Still can't act.
He be finding some fine women though. Lord have mercy. It be some bad sisters on him.
Light skin. That's all. He just light skin.
It be some bad
light skin brothers always. They gotta do no work, man.
Tyler Perry shows. Why? What the fuck is up with this light skin, dark skin shit? Why people?
Listen, I'm in the middle. All right, so I get the hate. You know what I'm saying?
People like, man, that's that light skin nigga shit, man. That's that dark skin nigga shit, man. Like,
look, I'm in the middle, so I get the hate. You know what I'm saying? I get the hate because I'm in the middle. I'm on the fence. I get to see y'all go at it.
This nigga is not on no fence. I don't know what kind of I don't know what kind of fence he talking about. Electrical fence? What kind of fence you on? Because to me,
what?
I ain't going at it with nobody.
Let me stop, man.
Tyler Perry do be pushing that narrative though. If we're going to talk about those two things in the same moment, he do be pushing that light skin, dark skin narrative.
Yeah.
Well,
the light skinned nigga ain't shit, or the dark skinned nigga is a simp. He gotta be one or the other, yo. He gotta be one or the other, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
The shit I remember was the dark skin nigga always be like the woman beater, right?
Yeah.
And the light skin nigga be the saver.
Yeah. Yep. And he come with a Bible. And he come with a Bible, right? And shit, and then they pray together. And
with a Bible.
Pray together and they stay together.
He said they pray together. What? You know what?
Hey man, you know what they say, man? That shoulder to cry on, that dick to ride on.
Oh God.
Salute, Just One, Rise Down, Redemption song just popped in. Salute.
Y'all forgive me.
You know how the light skinned brother slide on there when the married lady ain't happy. Like so everything all right? You want to talk to me? Next thing you know, they on their 5th date. You know what I'm saying?
Salute, Mr. Jones, Easy I keep. This is Tay.
So it's a problem. He know when to come in. He know when to slide in, huh? That's a problem, huh?
It usually be by accident. It'd be like he the plumber or some shit, right?
Right. He the bus driver. He the contractor that got fixed the ceiling that's been loose for 15 years, and now all of a sudden you want to fix the ceiling. Yeah.
They read the Bible with her and knock the bottom out that pussy.
Yeah. Straight up. And then they get married at the end of Then they get married at the end of the movie. How that happen? You just met the nigga a month ago.
Met that nigga 3 weeks ago. Ain't no month ago. That wasn't no full 4 weeks, nigga.
It was actually
3 weeks in one day.
It was actually like 2 hours and 32. I'm sorry. My bad.
like Medea family reunion, right? Medea family reunion. Like, you know what I'm saying, when the mother was beating on and all that stuff and all that stuff, and I'm like, shorty, you just got out of a marriage, and here goes the bus driver come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
He there.
3 weeks later.
He there for
3 weeks later, because somebody else's marriage ain't go through, you say, why can't we get married? This ain't gotta go to waste. Yeah, it do gotta go to waste, nigga.
Do your thing, bro.
Jesus sent them, so you know.
Wow,
that's what happens. When Jesus sent them, that's it.
Oh, man,
they coming from the Lord and Savior. Wow,
man.
Oh,
FYI,
is
that what we doing? We getting married in 2 weeks. That's what we doing.
Father, forgive them.
not to backtrack, but with the Kanye, you know, Kanye got that Jesus or whatever the name of that show is, with that the episode on Netflix now.
Wait, what?
I heard he got some shit on Netflix. You right?
I was looking at it last night. I fell asleep, but yeah.
We need a review. We need a review, bro.
It put you to sleep. He just gave you the review. I fell asleep, bro.
I was tired, it was late though. I looked at it late. So I ain't even gonna count that because I did look at it late. I looked at it when I was going to bed for real.
That's the whole review. I fell asleep, bro.
Yeah. I looked at it late. So I ain't even gonna count it, but I didn't know it was gonna drop right. No, I'm saying right then and there. I did just hear it on the Breakfast Club. I think Monday or Tuesday episode.
So what did they say?
It's just showing footage of him, you know what I'm saying, in back in the day when he was coming up.
So it's a documentary.
It's a doc. Yeah, it's a doc.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like 4 or 5 episodes.
Wait, you said they were talking about on what morning show?
No, they was talking about it on the Breakfast Club, and they were just talking about it.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. They weren't talking about it as far as the reviews. They was when they was in the room.
I already know how they do.
No, it was the room report when Angela Yee was announcing it. That's all.
Oh, Angela Yee was talking about. Okay, all right.
Yeah, she was just announcing. That's all.
Okay.
They weren't saying nothing, reviewing it. They just announcing it. Yeah, I think it's like 4 or 5 episodes. I think no more than 6 episodes, and it's on Netflix. And I think the first one came out yesterday.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday. That's my first time seeing it on Netflix before Wednesday. So yeah, yesterday.
I give it a shot.
First episode. So, like I said, it's a whole bunch of footage of him coming up. You know what I'm saying? In the studios and shit when he was young, then his young career and all that. It's docu. So something else for him to push out and make more money off. And he
Yeah, of
want
course.
motherfucker charge $200 for the stream. Lord, we just walk,
We back to it again. There we go.
Jesus walk for me.
Mm-mm.
All right, man. All right.
That is
I ain't
not the
mad at him.
song,
Oh
though.
I
man,
know.
that
I
was
know. I chopped it
delightful.
up.
That
I
was
chopped it up.
He
delightful.
tried to screw it.
I chopped the screw that joint up. DJ Screw couldn't even do nothing with that one.
Oh,
He couldn't. He couldn't fuck with that one. But yeah, yeah. But if y'all do check it out,
that
check it
shit
out.
was crazy.
So I need.
Um,
Yeah.
moving on to the next topic, we're gonna talk about RZA. He speaks out on the violence that's in hip hop. You know, it's been something that's been talked about for a long time now, as far as like violence in hip hop and things like that. Um, RZA actually spoke up as uh according to Hip Hop DX, there's been a compiled list of 35 hip hop figures passed away in 2021.
Mm.
From uh, among the 35 deaths, over 65% of them were violent, including the young Dolph shooting. Drakeo the Ruler was fatally stabbed in Los Angeles a month later, and multiple aspiring local rappers were shot to death.
Mhm.
Um, we all seen, other major violent shootings like, Notorious B.I.G., Big L, Tupac, Jam Master Jay, just to name a few. But just in 2021, 35 deaths of hip hop figures passed away in 2021, and over 65% of them were violent.
Wow.
And well, last year in August, there was a shooting in Oregon, in Portland, actually. It was actually the two associates of the Wu Tang Clan family. Members of the Old Dirty Bastard hip hop group Brooklyn Zoo. 12 o'clock and Murdoch was found shot to
Hmm.
death. And so, RZA is actually preparing to release his new album with DJ Scratch called Saturday Afternoon Kung Fu Theater. And the project is scheduled to arrive on March 4th via 36 Chambers ALC MNRK Music Group. To coincide with the announcement, RZA and Scratch dropped a new video for the title track earlier this month. You can check it out on YouTube. You can check it out on YouTube. I don't want to get flagged, you know. you know,
With no problems.
you know what I'm saying. I don't want no problems. You
The
know
name
what
of
I'm
the
saying.
song?
The name of the song, give me one second. It's called Saturday Afternoon Kung Fu Theater.
This is RZA.
Yeah, it's RZA featuring DJ Scratch. So he was just speaking on, how things need to change, and but it doesn't give you the total tragedy of what can end up being, nor are we being represented with a lot of alternatives. The point being made is there was more bounce, there was more substance in hip hop earlier than what it is now. We're losing more hip hop to violence in today than it was back in the day.
Hmm.
I can see that to a degree.
I'll piggyback on that and say it's even more than the report even reported because they only going on the people who had more of a name, right? So like when they
Probably
spoke,
so.
yeah, when they talk about the local guys and shit, there's even
Hmm.
guys who are local but still not as known as the other ones, but known enough who had like
Right.
thriving careers on the independent level, and it's,
Hmm.
it's hundreds of them dudes getting shot. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, it's
most definitely. It's crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy, man.
Do y'all think it's because how normalized violence is being expressed nowadays in rap lyrics more so than it was back in the day?
Hmm.
Because I think back in the day, and I asked that because I think back in the day, more you heard in a lot of lyrics, you heard violence, but you didn't hear it expressed as much. But you heard more of hustling lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Hustling the hustle way, getting that
Mm-hmm.
money, cutting up the coke, whatever, whatever. In reverse to nowadays, you hear just more gang, this, gang, that, gang, this. I'm shooting up this, I'm shooting up that. Every other block I go to, I'm shooting up the block. Like, do y'all
That's
think
a,
it could be
that,
because of that?
that got to do with the audience though too, right?
Yeah, but that's the audience that
Because
it attracts because
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
hmm.
Because and I think and again I think violence and hip hop lyrics has definitely is definitely being more expressed now than it was later. Then
Yeah, no,
Right.
absolutely.
It's
Almost
on.
every song that we see, almost every song that we see now, it's shoot a nigga, kill a nigga, uh, pop Molly influencer.
Mr.
You know what I'm
Jones just
saying?
said that it's on TV too. It's on
mm-hmm,
shows. He right.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
it's everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
Violence is everywhere.
that, and and again, not saying that wasn't the case in the 80s, 90s. You know what I'm saying? Early 90s, mid 90s, but as much as it has, and it has been going on the last 10 years, man. Yeah.
It's got a lot to do with these streaming networks too, because back in the day they couldn't show all of it, or at least they weren't showing it.
Well, I
Mhm.
honestly I blame the CCTV department. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah,
they gave. I mean, to be honest with you, they actually gave. You know what I'm saying? More leeway as to what is shown on TV. At first, you couldn't say the word bitch on TV without the bleep. Now you can say ass on certain channels. You can say shit. You can say anything. You can say
Mhm.
anything on national television now. You
But you
know,
know,
I was
go ahead, my fault.
no, I was saying, I was watching The Walking Dead, and I heard so many fuck shit ass bitch shit, and I was like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
wow.
is this? Am I watching Netflix? No, just AMC.
Wow. Like that fucking vampire. Nah, that
See,
fucking.
that's why I watch some dead shows. I mean, what?
But yo,
No, for real. Like, do y'all have y'all thought about that though? Like, is it because? And you said how many? You said 31,
it's,
35.
it's hundreds of these dudes, man.
35.
That's just the guys that was big enough for them to talk
The
about, man. It's
Right.
mainstream cat, the mainstream names. Yeah.
man. With me, I'm torn with it, right? Because I think 10 years ago was just as bad when it comes to like how we was influencing people. But I also agree with people when they say, it's about the parents and the immediate family and all that and
Mhm.
environment too. You know what I mean? Like I definitely agree with that. But when it comes to media, there's no doubt about it that they're using media to negatively put images of us out there to make us look like criminals, and we embrace that shit. And there's a bag in that shit. You know what I mean?
That
So
part.
it-
Yeah.
it's
Absolutely.
and if
Yeah.
there's a bag in it, we're gonna go after that shit. And then to make it more about right now, all of this shit is more accessible. Like the brother Favor said with the streaming.
Easy. Very
Everything
easy.
accessible, like CJ said, is more accepted on
Too.
mainstream platforms. You know what I mean? And like you said, Ray, the music right now is increasingly violent because all of that shit is accessible. A nigga could talk about real life fucking murders and bullshit going on at the moment. Put it out there, and that shit is gonna get the views because the bullshit sell, the bullshit gets to
Absolutely.
the cloud. It's more
Bruh.
it's more easier if you doing that cool shit to get the clout, even if you don't get the bag, you're gonna get the clout. You know what I'm saying?
See,
If you crazy, right? So now dudes
Right.
is embarrassing each other on a on a bigger scale when before you had to get put on for people to see you. Now you just gotta turn your phone on, right?
man,
So
social media, man.
yeah. So
Shoot.
all of that shit plays a part. But right now, not to change the topic, but to piggyback off the topic, I'm more upset with the parents because
Absolutely.
we just had a Super Bowl, and my whole timeline is full of people bragging about how they showed their children that what they knew about rap music. And I heard one lady say, uh, she goes, "I had my daughter found out who her mother really was because she was crip walking in front of the TV looking like an idiot."
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody's all excited like this was a historic moment when really this was corporate America's biggest commercial stage. Let's not get it fucked up. Let's not get it fucked up,
But
right?
look who's the parents now though.
Hold on, favor is us. That's what I'm saying, right? Let's not get it fucked up, right? Everybody watches the Super Bowl for the game and what?
And a halftime show.
So yeah.
Commercials. Halftime show
Yeah,
and
commercial.
The
Yeah.
commercial wasn't even that good this year.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
It wasn't.
what I'm saying is that's one of the biggest things it's known for. So
That's the highlights. Yeah.
So the point I'm making is this is one of the biggest American corporate commercial stages.
Yeah.
And we're celebrating in Black History Month in front of our children. Oh, look, he crip walking. Oh, we crazy. Oh, this is what we doing. Like this is a victory for Black people, right? We acting like this is a victory for Black people in front of our kids. And you got even non-affiliates who wasn't even in the street, crip walking in front of the TV like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Celebrating that shit. And their children is gonna say, okay, well, if y'all been ignorant, I'm gonna carry on tradition. You know what I mean? So that's an opportunity to talk to your kid about, you know what I mean? Look, son, look, daughter. That's one out of a billion Crips who got fucking put in a wheelchair. Okay? You know what I mean? We're not saying that. We saying, yeah, hey, look at Snoop. This shit's hilarious and all that, right? So I'm a little upset with our generation right now. Though it's like nobody's peeping that we just had a sponsored commercial for go fuck your life up.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Like officially. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling.
So let's get down to the nitty, right? You know, to segue into our topic of the night, gun violence in the Black community. You know, gun violence has been, a very like I'm not gonna say hot topic. There's nothing hot about this, but it's been a growing issue inside of our community. You know, and actually, yeah, Mr. Jones, the whole backup dancers were doing a crip walk.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I ain't gonna fool. That was a bunch of paid dancing niggas
Yeah,
paid to make your child think gangbanging is mainstream and shit. That's my fault.
you good. But gun violence in the Black community. I mean, like we heard RZA, just talking about RZA talking about it. But we really have to do better, in the community.
I talk closer to the mic. You're low.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're better now.
Yeah, my bad. We really got to do better when it comes to like um, gun violence, and bringing awareness to it. We talk about it a lot. We on social media talking about it a lot, but it's not really nothing being done in the community, right? You see it bits and pieces in like parts like Atlanta, where you see this famous person doing a walk for gun violence. You see it in bits. We had a march in D.C. not too long ago. With the cease
Ceasefire.
yeah,
Ceasefire.
ceasefire.
Yeah.
And so, we need honestly ceasefires needs to be nationwide.
I think they have
Ceasefires
to in New York.
needs to be nationwide, and not just once every 2-3 months. Needs to be a ceasefire. Like this needs to be an ongoing event. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be like an ongoing event because you know shit now is people want to say, oh, shit is like being done on social media. Like, nah, shit is being done by word of mouth. You gotta go out there. You know what I'm saying? That's still how it works, and that's still one of the main top forms of getting your shit out there. Is
Yeah,
We
definitely.
gotta. It's still word of mouth. Word of mouth beats everything. Word of mouth beats social media. You know what I'm saying? Word of mouth just trumps everything. And I think that right now, I'm nah, Mr. Jones. I'm not saying
That's gonna be a fight, Mr. Jones.
yeah. I'm not saying take all the guns away, right?
Bruh.
But we also need to spread awareness of how these guns are being used. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate to touch on that topic because that topic is a very very touchy topic. And
It's just yeah.
what are you
It's a
hearing?
lot of
Yeah, that's a good
that's
question.
what I want to know.
I don't know. I think it's a deep topic. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely go
We
as
could
long as we have to
divulge.
to talk about it. But I think there's a lot of issues. There's a lot of moving parts that,
Absolutely.
that contribute to gun violence, and organizations are great, but it's about what they're doing more than what they stand for. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I agree with you. It has to be something that we just push amongst ourselves as a people and shit, right? And
Hmm.
we got to really enforce that in our
Get
children. You know what I
everybody
mean?
involved. Yeah.
Yeah, that when you see another brother or sister in the street, they life, what I mean, they mean something. You know what I mean? Say hello. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared of them. Don't be ready to bang on them because they ain't from your neighborhood or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Exactly.
yeah, there's a lot of moving pieces.
Because we all been touched in some way, shape, or form. You know, shoot. I know I have a few times recently. So yeah,
Yeah.
I
Like
agree with y'all.
I mean, it's just a lot going on. Not only just gun violence, right? But just with within our community in general. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot. There's just a lot going on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? There's just a lot going on. Like I just heard from my friend Nicole that I think it was down in Mississippi favor.
yeah,
A student took her own life on the bridge on the
yeah.
what I ninety
Crazy,
five
bro.
south.
That was
I two
crazy.
95 south. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
That's another thing too, right? There's a lot of suicide going on. That's going up in our community, right? So there's a lot of shit that deserve a main stage, like, to bring it back to what I was saying 2 seconds ago, the Super Bowl halftime. You know what I'm saying? A lot of causes that could be,
right.
out there.
That
You know what
need
I
to
mean?
be addressed. Yeah.
Yeah. But at very least, we got to definitely do our part, like you said, and spread that word amongst our own. You know? But we of
Absolutely.
that certain age, though. We get into that certain age where they're gonna listen to you if you know how to come right, but everybody don't know how to come right. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So, meaning as an adult, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you know how to talk to youth and not down at them or at them, you know what I'm saying? Like Favor
It's a
was
Absolutely.
a few episodes ago, right? You know what I'm saying? Then they might hear you, right? But they are living in their own world in a sense. The teenagers, you know what I mean? So you could talk all that shit and they could want better, but if they go back to their block and on their way back to their block, there's another block, you know what I mean, a couple blocks away of people who they deem want to
that's
kill them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna
Mhm.
do what they feel they got to do to protect
and,
themselves.
and like I said before, they being brought up differently. They ain't been brought up like back in the day how we was brought up. It's a
Right.
completely different, especially a lot of back in the day is a lot of two parent homes, not knocking single parents or nothing like that, because y'all doing a great job. But I see it a lot now where even working the school system where there's parent teachers conferences and ain't but one showing up. Or every time it's the same one. Not that they working, they just not there. So it's bruh, if I told y'all the stories that I have to deal with at this at
I
the high school,
I personally think that as a parent, you should at least try your hardest to try to make these parent teacher conferences. You
bruh,
know,
and it's
they
and they're younger though.
don't
That's the
matter.
issue though. That's the issue. You can make the parent teacher conference, But if you're coming up there to fight teachers, you're coming up there to fight the, because you already done made it up in your mind that your child is right, whoever that teacher or whatever is wrong. It's a, and I ain't trying to be on this one side or another, but I see stuff differently now, completely different because I've worked in the system now. Yeah, I gotta get in y'all kids like and the pop ups. If I could just put that out there, pop ups are excellent.
Right.
What I,
Nah.
and what I mean is popping up at the school and not letting your kid know you showing up, and just don't even. I've had parents that well, I get a call and say, "Yo, a parent is coming upstairs," and they're basically what they're doing are walking the schools now. They're literally there just to walk around the school and see what's going on, and they're there for hours just walking back and forth. So,
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
gotcha,
That's the
gotcha.
type. That's the type of parent I am. You know what I'm saying? So even when my son was in preschool and shit, that was the type of shit I was on. Like I'm popping the fuck up because I want to know what the teachers is doing too, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you know, need parents like that, more parents like that. So and less
I mean,
parents, you know,
I feel favor on this, man. Like these parents just got to. These parents nowadays got to do better on making these parents conference. It makes no sense. It just make no sense why you got let's say you got 100 kids in a parent teacher conference and only well let's just say this. Let's say you got 30 kids in the class, right? And that one teacher's having a parent teacher conference and only 10 parents show up. That makes sense?
nah.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense at all. And so, this is why, it got to be done. You know what I'm saying? It got to be better. Because,
Right.
there are parents who, wait till the end of the school year, then to find out they found out their kids on graduating. They're like, oh, why my kid not graduating? He doing what he need to do. No, not
Those
not according to his report card. You
Do
know what I'm
you
saying?
do you really know he or she was doing what they had to do?
Exactly.
Did you know what the
them,
fuck
them,
he was doing in the first quarter? Fucking off.
yo, Ray, those parents that be like, not my baby, not my kid. You try to tell
Yeah,
them,
And
your
that's why you
baby,
hold that
your kid,
motherfucking
all
report
that.
card up to their face, like, yeah, your
yo,
kid.
kid.
Right. And,
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, yeah, you smell it. Yeah, smell it. That's him. Yeah.
But it ain't just kids shooting each other; it's all of it's adults too. So
yeah, absolutely.
we gotta value each other's lives, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We gotta value each other's lives.
Yeah, it was like, and the thing that blows me is that when you got guys like Joe Rogan, who thinks that you saying the word nigga, what I'm saying, you think oh, it's taken out of context. And I'm like, like what's taken out of context by you saying when you got out into the hood when the cab driver dropped you off and you realized you was in the hood of Philly, you said that you thought you was in the Planet of the Apes. Like, what's there to be taken out of context? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was wild. That
It
was
was
wild.
wild as shit. It was wild as shit, man. And everybody like, oh, like those people were saying, oh, it's been taken out of context. And I'm like, what context was it taken out of? like
Redemption said Joe Rogan with a whole biracial stepchild.
Oh, he got a
yeah,
biracial. He got a biracial child. Didn't know that.
yeah.
What was the comment that he made? What did he say? I ain't gonna say comment. What did he
So
say?
he was
He said,
so he was doing his podcast, right?
Right.
Mind you, this ain't the only time where he said the word nigga. He said the word nigga in his podcast. Very with such impunity. You know what I'm saying? Just like Dave Chappelle said. You know what I'm saying? He says the word nigga on this podcast on a regular fucking basis. You hear what I'm saying?
Mm.
So he
"Oh
tells a
shit,
story. He tells a story about when he visits he tells the story about when he went to go visit Philly. And when he went to go visit Philly, well, he went to go visit Pennsylvania, and he was drunk. He said he was drunk. He was high with his buddies and everything. And he said the cab driver had to let him off because they was all loud in the cab or whatever.
Mhm.
When he dropped them off, he said they looked around and they seen like they was in the hood, and he said, "Oh man," he said, "Man, we're in the real Planet of the Apes."
Mm.
So I'm like,
I found a clip that says Joe Rogan's Planet of the Apes full context. Should I play it?
yeah, go ahead play it.
Let's see what they talk about. It look like some other dudes reviewing it.
So I go, you got to go to one where there's Planet of the Apes, man. We're going to go see Planet of the Apes. So I look on the iPhone app and it says, okay, take me to this one. And the guy goes, okay. I go, is that in a good neighborhood? He's like, oh, yeah. Guy barely speaks English. He takes us there. We get out and we're giggling. Oh, we're going to go see Planet of the Apes. We walk into Planet of the Apes. We walked into Africa, dude. We walked in the door and there was no white people. Planet of the Apes didn't take place in Africa. That was a racist thing for me to say. But you see what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
flies automatically stuck to your head.
Time out.
You want me? Oh man.
Time out. Hold on, wait. He's like, that was some racist thing to say, but you know what I mean. Like, no, nigga. Like, no. Like, no. You said what you said. You're a racist.
You meant what you meant, nigga.
But exactly. You meant what you meant. Like, you meant what you meant. And honestly, when he said the shit, somebody that was sitting there, eyes got big, was like, yo, you really just say that shit? Like,
that's why I be like, come on.
Well, the other guy, he hopped on. He said the flies automatically stuck to your face. So they kept the joke going.
And
that ain't some shit you just
right.
don't.
And so this is why there's a lot of hip hop artists and other podcasters that actually streams on Spotify. And they always say, they've been talking about trying to get Joe Rogan off of Spotify. They telling Spotify that you need to cancel Joe Rogan. And Spotify says we cannot cancel Joe Rogan. We do not believe in silencing podcasters. And everybody's like, why? So I did my research. And what do I find? Is Spotify actually bought Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yeah.
Bought Joe Rogan's podcast.
Deal. Yeah, they just broke him off nice.
On a $100 million plus deal.
Yeah. I think it was like 125, 130, some shit like that, 160.
So
shit like
not that you can't silence him, you won't because that's your cash cow.
Yep.
Okay. So that's why this is big thing about artists not working with Spotify anymore and all that stuff. And
a lot of black artists starting to cut Spotify off.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, can you blame them?
You can't. Not when it's blatant racism and you're not doing anything about it. And the crazy part is not only that, Spotify, is still dealing with the problem. There's another major streaming service. I forgot the name of it that says, "Hey, we will buy out the contract for Spotify, Joe Rogan, for you to come on out. And then it just shows, whatever you want to call it, systemic racism, blatant racism. It's just some racist shit.
But you know what? I don't care that he's on Spotify talking his shit for his audience. I care that it's so easy for somebody of that so-called quote unquote stature when being white to get 100 mil for their podcast. You know what I'm saying? When you got other people, his counterparts that also got shows that also would have pushed could get that same. I understand his following he got a dope niche, pretty large following and all that. I'm sure the numbers speak for itself, but we would have those numbers if a lot of us wasn't being shadow banned and all types of, if we had certain resources too. You know what I mean? And the ones of us who do have those numbers, they should be getting those deals as well. And I'm not hearing that shit happen. You know what I mean? Like other than like I mean, $1 million worth of game, which I really fuck with that show.
That's my show.
They getting bread. They got, you know what I mean, with what's the with Barstool or whatever.
Barstool, yeah.
You know what I mean, but there's people deserving of that talk. You know what I mean? Some of them talk crazy. Some of them are just informative. Some of them are mix of both, a mixed bag. But we got people that could get that same 100 million to somebody like Star. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. But they're not doing that. They'll give it to Joe Rogan in a minute, and that's a problem with me. That's the problem. That's what I don't like. You know what I mean?
Y'all, I want to leave.
So you got you just sent the what's her name? India Ari talking about it. You want me to play it?
Yeah. You can. Yeah, I think you can fast forward. It's like that. It's like actually, it's a compilation video of him actually saying like.
Nigga, all types of times, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Actually, before you do that, hold on. But
crazy though, man. It's like that shit. It's like that shit normalized now, and I don't want to revert back over to the Bel Air show, but if whoever y'all look at, you'll see.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You'll see.
Definitely. And it's crazy, man, because we see that on the daily. You know what I'm saying?
And they getting checks for it. You hear me? These motherfuckers getting checks for it.
Exactly. All right, I'll play it.
No white people. Says, okay, take me to this one. And the guy goes, okay. I goes, is that in a good neighborhood? He's like, oh, yeah. Guy barely speaks English. He takes us there. We get out, and we're giggling. Oh, we're going to see Planet of the Apes. We walk into Planet of the Apes. We walked into Africa, dude. We walked in the door, and there was no white people. It says, okay, take.
I empathize with the people who are leaving for the COVID disinformation reasons, and I think that they should. I also think that Joe Rogan has the right to say what he wants to say. I also think that I have the right to say what I want to say. So as an artist who builds, Spotify is built on the back of the music streaming. So they take this money that's built from streaming and they pay this guy $100 million, but they pay us 0.003% of a penny. Just take me off. I don't want to generate money that pays this. Just take me off. That's where I'm at. And I know that I'm actually, to be honest with you, surprised that my statements were picked up, because I thought people weren't really going to listen to me, because that's what I'm used to from the industry. But I'm glad that I am being heard, and for that reason, I want to clarify my statements. Again, this is why. Watch this.
The nigger thing. Yeah. Saying the word nigger.
You've already said nigger.
D is just like nigger. Saying nigger. She's calling you a nigger. It's like this boy that he's a nigger and starts calling them niggers. Word nigger. There should be a word like nigger, especially like the word nigger. That's our nigger. About niggers. He says nigger. Guy, a nigger. And there are niggers. Start saying nigger. Allowed to use the word nigger. Out the word nigger. See nigger. Word nigger. Say nigger, and you couldn't say nigger. Most nigger.
So we know how social media can be. Things can be doctored. People are taken out of context. It's happened to me many times. However, I want to be clear, in no uncertain terms, where I stand on this is that he shouldn't even be uttering the word. Don't even say it under any context. Don't.
Listen, I'm with India on this. I'm with India on this.
I definitely agree with her, but like she also said, she thinks that it's not that she wants him to be censored or her to be censored, right? She's saying you got the right to say what you want, but you shouldn't be, right? So it's like, yo, if we gonna have a problem with him, then when we see him, we shouldn't patronize him. And if you see him, you let him know, like, yo, don't have that word come out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Anybody's touchable. You feel
Check
me?
his ass.
Check his ass. You know what I mean?
Check his ass.
Yeah, but in the sense of like, it's dangerous when you ask the media to do it or the system, right? Because then it's like, okay, yeah, we got you. Because we see what cancel culture get us, right? Oh, we'll cancel these motherfuckers for you, and then turn around and cancel your ass.
That's your ass. You're saying the fucking culture, your own culture.
You know what I mean? So
it's like the only people who really be getting canceled out here is people of color.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll use that, but they'll cancel a Karen to get somebody fired. They'll even go after Joe Rogan too. But in the alarming rates is going to be us. You know what I'm saying? an alarming rates, they're gonna find ways to censor us. You know. So that's why I'm like, that's what, to be clear about what I said. That's why I said what I said earlier. Like, in the sense of, you know, media, I don't give a fuck. Say what you want to say. I'm not listening to it. I'm probably one of the few people I know that didn't listen to that show. You know what I'm saying?
I never listened to it.
Well, see, have anybody else on the panel?
I've heard a few episodes, but I haven't actually seen the episode where he said the word.
I never been interested in the show.
When I seen the compilation, I'm like, what the fuck was this episode was? Because I watched a few episodes before. So I was actually put back because they ain't gonna lie, like I kind of fuck with Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, but he slipped a few times before though.
He slipped a lot of times.
If you watch him, CJ, you know.
Oh no, I know. He
that's why I don't patronize that dude.
Like honestly, and I stopped watching him because I've seen a few episodes where he went a little across, against the grain a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I got to stop watching this shit. This shit ain't healthy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I might have to, go on Twitter and go on the whole rant and just like,
But you got the right. You got the right to do that. That's, you know what I'm saying? So, Mr. Jones,
how she turns around and say that she thinks that he's not a racist. That part too.
I don't know. Redemption said his daughter is the stepdaughter is the daughter of the dude from H-Town who died. I forgot his name. What's his name again, Mr. Jones? Brother who died from H-Town. But rest in peace to him. But that's crazy. I didn't know that. I remember H-Town, that group. I think it was three of them, and one of them got passed away in a car crash. One of them passed away. That's crazy. Wow.
They said the daughter is who? Who daughter is that?
Joe Rogan's stepdaughter is the daughter of dude from H-Town that died.
Oh, okay.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. This shit wild, man.
But I've been listening to a lot of old shock jocks lately, right? So I like listening to old Patrice O'Neal. I listen to a lot of that. I also been catching myself listening to a lot of like old Howard Stern shows. And in specific, everyone that featured Beetlejuice, right? And it's well known that Howard would like bring people up that he can clown, but in a friendly way, right? So Beetlejuice is one of those guys, and a lot of the shit I was hearing them say back then is crazy. This Beetlejuice was I don't know if I don't know if we're supposed to call him midgets or whatever, but it was another short person they had Beetlejuice beefing with, and he called Beetlejuice all types of niggas. Told him his fucking his ancestors on his ancestors. Go. He told him all types of crazy shit. Go pick some cotton, all types of shit. And I'm like, yo, and I know that shit was on TV. You know what I mean? So that's the nature of being a shock jock too. You know what I mean? It's just like people say the craziest shit.
Yeah, man. Like the shit is just wild. You know what I'm saying? And even George Carlin for example, like he was telling a joke and like people say, oh, but he didn't mean it. I'm like,
fuck that. You said that you mean it. I don't want to hear that shit. You said that you mean it.
I mean, he was telling the joke, right? He's telling the joke, and he was talking about the 7 words, that really don't, that you really don't get that you really can't say. And the word nigga, came into play, right?
It came out of his mouth,
right? And so, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm about to actually pull it up.
I wonder what the other 6 words was. I don't even want
some bullshit.
Some bullshit just so he can say that 7th.
Yeah, exactly. So fuck that. If you said that you meant to say it, I don't give a fuck with no script. Nah, you better spell that shit out. NIA is not
that makes them good or bad. The context that makes them good or bad. For instance, you take the word nigger. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the word nigger in and of itself. It's the racist asshole who's using it that you ought to be concerned about. We don't care when Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy say it. Why? Because we know they're not racist. They're niggers. Context. Context. We don't mind their context because we know they're black. Hey, I know I'm Whitey, the blue-eyed devil, patio fade, gray boy, honky motherfucker myself. Don't bother my ass. They're only words. You can't be afraid of words that speak the truth, even if it's an unpleasant truth, like the fact that there's a bigot and a racist in every living room on every street corner in this country. I don't like words that hide the truth. I don't like words that conceal reality. I don't like euphemisms or euphemistic language. And American English is loaded with euphemisms because Americans have a lot of trouble dealing with reality. Americans have trouble facing the truth. So they invent the kind of a soft language to protect themselves from it. And it gets worse with every generation.
Ray, you
on mute.
I've been talking all that time and I'm on mute. And I was saying back it up because he said some little slick shit out of his mouth, like talking about you can't get mad at what you define as if you're a nigger. Can you back it up real quick?
Yeah.
He says in context, and that we don't get mad when Richard Pryor and I forget who the other guy was when they say
Murphy.
because they're niggers.
It was past that though. It was past that. It was past that.
Basically, he was using some old, pseudo intellect and philosophy to use in his bit to be able to get away with saying it on a big ass stage. You think? Redemption said with the hard
R, exactly, and he said that
yeah, like you said this shit before. Like you said this shit before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you hear some of your well, I ain't gonna say some of y'all, but
the words are completely neutral. The words are innocent. I get tired of people talking about bad words and bad language. Bullshit. It's the context that makes them good or bad. The context that makes them good or bad. For instance, you take the word nigger. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the word nigger in and of itself. It's the racist asshole who's using it that you ought to be concerned about. We don't care when Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy say it. Why? Because we know they're not racist. They're niggers.
Past that.
Context. We don't mind their context because we know they're black. Hey, I know I'm Whitey, the blue-eyed devil, patio fade, gray boy, honky motherfucker myself. Don't bother my ass. They're only words.
Yo, you gotta share my screen, bro. This shit right here is their favorite excuse. We're speaking of the R and the A and all that. You remember the teacher on the teacher who got caught saying it? Yo, this is
Jefferson County High School teacher has now received the longest suspension on record for calling a student the N-word. Get away from the door, nigga. Nigga.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit wild. I think you muted, fam.
Oh, my fault. I was talking the whole time too. My fault. I was saying that let me try to find one where they don't play the music. I didn't know they was gonna do one with the music. You know what I'm saying? They remixed that shit with Bone and all that, which I can appreciate. But looks like there's a few of them though. Oh yeah. Let's go.
What did he say? What's the relationship here? Sit down, nigga. Keyshawn Chambers was a freshman at Valley High School, a Boy Scout, a football player, a member of the ROTC, an honor roll student. He was hanging around his teacher's classroom door in December. The teacher told him to sit down, and the teacher says that Keyshawn used the N-word.
And I just kind of was stunned a second. Well, then get away from the door, nigga. And I repeated the same insult because that's sort of what I've been trained to do.
Insult,
I just don't understand it. And I'm trying to understand it. I need help. Yes, I use nigga. I've used it. I admit it. I put the H on it to emphasize it.
It's crazy. It's fucking wow.
That, nigga this, nigga please, nigga, can you lend a nigga a pencil? Nigga this, nigga.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yo, like,
slap the piss out of him.
And so this is my thing, right? This is
y'all blowing that man high, man. I need y'all to chill out.
That's the homegirl. That's redemption. As she, but nah, we're not gonna blow your high no more. So
the crazy thing, right, is that like, man, sometimes you just have to you have to hit a nigga in his mouth sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, it's like I used to be that guy that said, maybe if we stop saying it, maybe they'll stop saying it, right?
Bullshit.
But then when you hear, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, Logic corrected him already. He said I'm a whole female, sir.
Uh-oh.
Favor. So,
you don't want them to use.
My bad.
Yeah, man, that shit is crazy.
Can you lend a nigga a pencil?
I apologize.
Can you lend
Can you lend a cracker a pencil?
Can you lend a nigga a pencil?
Man, again, man, and back to that Joe Rogan, that chat, and they glorify it.
Yeah, man.
They glorify that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, man. Huh. And to answer your question, CJ, no. If we stop saying it, they gonna say it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Hell no.
But look though, check this out. You ain't peep. When George Carlin is going through the names that he hear what they call white people.
Yeah.
At one time, did he say cracker?
Exactly.
You missed that one.
He said hunky.
Other one. He said honky.
He said hunky. He ain't say cracker. That's their nigga.
Yeah.
That's their nigga.
That.
That's like cracker ass crackers.
He said devil. He said devil. I give him that. I give him devil. That was hard. That was hard.
He still ain't say cracker though.
Nah, man.
Their cracker is nigga, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We call it the devil, right? They don't mind that shit.
They don't mind that shit. They know they are.
That's Halloween. That's whatever.
Yeah. They know they are. Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on, my man.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment.
My fault, sir.
No, you good. You good, man.
That we needed that. That's that disclaimer.
Yeah, we needed that disclaimer. You know
but yeah, man. They did that crap.
Saying is like, how, there are celebrities out here who are not African American, who think that, they can say the shit and not be dealt with consequences.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? And just be dealt with consequences.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The Iron Network and the members of the Renters Union are not responsible for any claims made.
Nigga.
Lend the nigga a pencil. It's there for whenever you need it. Now you just, I'll put it inside.
My man. That's what I'm talking about. So I mean, like I said, that shit is crazy, man. Like we really have to, like you said, we can't go on social media. We can tell them, we can't, tell them about it. I be having the same issue. You know what I'm saying? These Twitter spaces I be in, and I be having to chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I be wanting to say, man, look, say that shit again, man. I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say that.
I'm in Facebook jail right now, bro. I call the dude a secondhand dick sucker. You know what I mean? They put me.
Yeah, see, man,
Bro, you can't be doing that, bro. You can't do that on Facebook. Now, Twitter. No, I mean, let me mute my mic.
Twitter, well now, not so much Twitter either. Like they will cut your shit off. They would take your shit down on Twitter if it's too much.
Hey,
Like
look, Facebook giving away motherfucking 60-day bids now. I'm trying to stay away from them people. You hear me? They giving up 60 burgers.
That's crazy.
Fuck them 30 burgers.
Y'all gotta do a this plug, man. If anybody watching want a place where you're not gonna be censored and all that, go to therantersunion.com, make a page, make a profile, make a group, make an article, make a post, do what you want to do over there. All right.
Y'all heard about FanSpace?
Oh, I think so.
Check out FanSpace. I think it may be black owned. I think.
Fan or friend?
FanSpace.
FanSpace.
So FanSpace or FanSpace, one of the two. But it's a new little jump platform now. I think it may be African American owned, if I'm not mistaken. But that's what a lot of people starting to fuck with now. And a lot of Instagrammers stop fucking with IG and fucking with these people. I think it's like FanSpace, some shit like that. But
this is one of those follow people for some certain amount too, and it's one of them joints for content.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But rantersunion.com though, we on some social media shit too. But we got if you're a content creator, you can put your articles up and all that too. But we ain't got it to where people can tip you on there yet. But this, I'm looking at it now. Look like they got people that'll tip you and all that type of stuff. So that's cool.
What is it? FanSpace, right?
Yep. FanSpace.
Yeah, FanSpace. Yeah.
My FanSpace.
But I hear that's the new thing right now, y'all. FYI. So.
Yeah, most definitely. I do want to take this time to shed some light on some black-owned businesses. Start with my man Ray B. Hey, yo, tell him what your business is, man. Tell him what your brand is.
Right here, man. It's Snow. Success never overlooked us as a clothing brand. As you can see on my man CJ's chest, he has the racism T-shirt that I produced a couple years ago. Do sweatsuits, hats, T-shirts, whatever. Kids' clothes, men's clothes, plus size clothes. I don't like saying big girls. Plus size clothes, plus size men's. But yeah, man, I'm trying to, just trying to. I've been in the business for about a good 4 years now. Has its ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? But I keep pushing. Yeah, y'all want to check it out? Feel free to. I do have shipping available. You know what I'm saying? So let me know.
Where's the best place to find you?
Good question. Facebook as well as Instagram. My Facebook page is SNOU capitalized, all caps, and on Instagram it's SNOU clothing, lowercase, all together. I don't have a website yet. I was working on a website, but I got lazy. I ain't gonna hold you. I got lazy and start bullshitting with it. And I need to pick it back up though. But
I just found you on Facebook. They gotta put at Snow Clothing still.
At Snow Clothing. Okay, appreciate that. So yeah, on Facebook put at Snow Clothing. Yeah. So yeah, that's the clothing brand, man. We trying to build it one day at a time, one thing at a time. So
one thing at a time.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, sir. The good old sweatsuits right there. That's the latest stuff right there. The latest sweatsuits. You know what I'm saying? The hoodies and stuff. That's the women's sweatsuit.
And it's premium cotton.
Premium cotton. That's the that's the motherfucker. I still got some of those available too. Those are short sets. I know spring's slowly approaching, so and that's reflective material. So yeah, I mean, check it out. I got them going for the low. Got them in black. I got them in royal. That orange was
I heard
is
you
a
got
one
some
jump.
shoes out too, brother.
Yeah, I do got shoes. My shoes over there in the cut in the shoe box. So short outfits. You know what I'm saying? My main colors is red, black, yellow, and green. Y'all know what that's about. No, you know what I'm saying? That ain't gotta be, if it's understood, ain't gotta be explained with those colors.
Amen.
So
I like this, man.
that's the sweatsuit. Appreciate the t-shirts.
Good, man.
All that stuff right there is embroidered. That's stitch. All that stuff right there is stitch right there. All that's a stitch that you're going through. I prefer to do embroider over over heat
Right.
press, over cut. You know what I'm saying? I definitely I love that embroidered shit. So I think my shoes may be coming up soon. That's the, yeah. Yeah, I know what that is.
How long you been doing
Mm.
this?
About 4 years.
That's what's up.
Yeah, about 4 years. Yep. Yep. We did mask and everything, man. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. That's the Instagram jump. Yeah, I don't know where the shoes at, but I do got shoes out. So I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
sir.
the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
mm-hmm. I think
Yes, it.
that's the t-shirt. Go back. That's the t-shirt that another t-shirt that CJ got. Go to the homepage again. The Instagram jump. Scroll up. Scroll up. There you go. That's the jump CJ got. Go back. Go
Oh
back.
yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
jump right there. Right there. Go up.
I'm gonna need another one of
That one
those.
right there.
I don't know where mine went. I'm gonna
This
To
need
your
one?
that
left. Yeah, that one right there. That one right there. Fist. Yep.
Oh, okay, my
CJ
bad.
got that jump. That's one. That's when I first started. Probably like year 2. That's a year 2 shirt. He lost that jump. I said, this motherfucker here. And it's funny because I randomly went to Foreman Mills and got that bitch for $2.
4 minutes.
Good
Wait.
quality jump. Good
You
quality
mean
jump.
the shirt that you put it on?
Huh?
The shirt that you put it on.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
if they
I
if
need
they
to
ain't
get
from the
another.
area, they don't know about Foreman Mills, man.
And flip that thing. You hear me? Flip it for
I
a couple
respect
dollars.
that shit. I like that. So
Need
you
me
do that
another.
often? That's smart, bro. That's smart, bro. Sometimes Foreman Mills have a steal on your
Yeah.
ass.
I go to Foreman Mills. I used to go to Foreman Mills. I go to Ross. I go to Burlington. Absolutely. And get blanks. Yeah. Or I order blanks through the magazine, but I got a shop I go to now for like all the sweatsuits, the latest stuff that you saw earlier when you first put the pictures up, the sweatsuits and t-shirts.
Right.
I go to a shop and get those stuff, get the merch from over at the shop. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, I shop around. You know what I'm saying, I shop for my client stuff.
I mean, when you caught that shirt, how many did you catch when you
just
saw
that
it?
one. I just picked it up. I was in the big boy section. I just picked it up.
Yeah.
I just picked it up. I said, I know
I'm
I
gonna
could do
need
something
me
nasty with this
I'm
jump.
gonna need me another one of those too, man. You know.
Okay. The print guy who did that, I don't do business with him anymore. So I could try to I can make something happen though. I can make something happen. But yeah, man, that's the old sweatsuit right there. That was the other picture. Yeah, one of the sweatsuits I did.
Listen,
That's the
man,
hoodie.
y'all better hit this man up, man.
That's the
This
hoodie
man,
I got. You know what I'm saying? So
this man on the move, man.
I'm trying to, man. You know,
So are you thinking about getting the storefront soon?
I would love to. You know what I'm saying? I really would love to. But as far as my work schedule and shit like that, and other things I got going on, with the massaging and shit, it's like, and then my job field, as far as leasing, I usually work on the weekends, so it's like it's kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying. But I would love to. I would ultimately love to have a storefront.
My
I'm
lady
gonna
asked.
Yo,
My
fuck
lady
it.
asked. My lady asked. Is
Yes,
it
yes,
plus
ma'am.
size
Absolutely.
friendly?
Yeah. You see CJ got one on.
Good.
He answering the question.
Hey man, look, man.
I'm just saying.
You know,
You are in a plus size. You
you
in the plus
know,
size category. So
listen, this just
you
a
know
facade. You know what I'm
you
saying?
are the model. This is my plus size model. So
Nah, yeah, man.
yes, ma'am.
I love look. I love this
Absolutely.
shirt. I had the shirt for like 2 years.
2
You know what I'm
years
saying? I'm,
and still
still
look the
rocking it
same.
to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Still look the
So
same. You know.
make sure that
So,
you guys definitely, reach out.
That storefront shit is popping, bro. That CJ said
yeah,
because
I would love to, man. If anybody, you know what I'm saying. And my thing is like I always wanted to do a storefront when not just my brand, just other people's brands too. You know what I'm saying? And I want
Hey,
to do all the up and coming brands. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though you ain't got to come in and just get my shit. Nah, again, I don't want to eat. I want to eat with you, not compete with you. We still gonna compete. You know what I'm saying? But you get your money. Let's get all that money on one roof, like for real. I would love to have a complex like that. But that's my ultimate goal, for real.
we gonna talk this weekend because I just figured some shit out.
Holla at me.
And
I'm in
talk.
the rental
And
office tomorrow. I'm in the rental office, so I ain't doing shit. I'm
all right,
at the
so
desk job tomorrow.
we gonna talk. We gonna
Yeah.
get you the storefront.
Yeah, I want that jump though.
Ray, not where, but where's your studio that you at now? Like, where do you your studio?
You like that, don't you? Home in my bedroom.
I like that. Yep.
I'm 44 years old, man. I'm creative. I'm an old head. This shit. You know what I'm saying? I bought
like that,
everything I got. Everything I got off Amazon for less than $100. I spent $100 on all my shit. I spent $100 on all my shit. My box. I got the motherfucker. I got the sound effects too. Sound effects box. You know, all my shit home.
I was gonna ask because I was gonna say, I was gonna say a couple things if CJ you don't mind if we just chop it up. This is the just kicking it, right? We just kicking it, right? So
kicking the shit.
And he was real transparent with us. So I just wanted to, piggyback and shit off of that. First of all, y'all in DC, right? So, that's a whole big, leg up for that storefront shit CJ's talking about. We're gonna talk about why, right? But outside of that, like when you talk about having like a cooperative space, like I opened up a office share that also was a studio, you know what I'm saying, before COVID in New York. You know what I mean? I had to shut it down because of COVID, right? But that's exactly and I was working out of one in California. That's what gave me the idea, right? And when you come together, you could definitely build something bigger than what you could probably do on your own, right? So I was gonna say off rip, just hearing out what you were saying and seeing that you already production savvy. I'm like, damn, like that could be a clothing spot that double as a studio, that double as a co-working type situation where you got people either they got podcasts or they got clothing or both, because every show need his merch anyway, And then you add the whole cooperative shit to it, and you add the fact that you can free gift people in DC. Who not gonna patronize that?
Exactly.
That'll be fire, man. That'll be fire, man. If you do that, like CJ, I'm interested in knowing what's up. And
right, for sure.
Most definitely. We got you, bro. We got you
for sure.
Also, I also want to throw out there, Mrs. You guys see her down here, Mrs. Stager, Mrs. Stager. She actually has a business. She has a business herself, Elite Creations by Tay. Make sure that if you guys love snow globe tumblers, she makes snow globe tumblers. They are immaculate. You know what I'm saying? They are immaculate. Just let her know what you want. She'll give you a price and everything like that. They actually are very dope. You know what I'm saying? They're very dope. She actually did some recently for the boys' teachers. You know what I'm saying? Which was dope. You know what I'm saying? So.
Redemption raised their hand. She will be down, bro. That's a part. I mean, so
okay, but
and she said,
sure.
What your wife said, bro. What your lady said, bro.
Oh, trust me, I got you. Trust me.
She said,
woman with breasts, woman with big boobs. I feel you. Trust me, it's cool.
Yo, she got jokes.
Trust me. Look, I know how to shop for women, so I know how to shop for big breast women. Like I ain't look. Yeah, trust me. I know where to go. Believe that. Believe it. And the shit comfortable. My clothing is guaranteed comfortable. I like them.
Yeah, right here.
I like them.
That's your lady stuff right there.
The tumblers. Yeah.
How do we find her?
Elite Creations by Tay. It's on Facebook.
Elite Creations by Tay. Okay. Yes. The tumblers. And that's a hot product right now, man. Women love them tumblers, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot
of them tumblers, man.
Not a lot of people, but I see people go crazy over them.
Yeah.
Like I see a lot of people posting their joints and all that.
Keep your drink in that thing. You know what I'm saying? You go to game night. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to flush your bottle around all the time. You don't want to babysit your bottle.
Most definitely, yeah.
That motherfucker tumbler.
Most definitely. Also, if you guys like to travel, she is also a traveler as well.
Right.
Yeah. So, Favor. What you got going on, man?
Man, I'm trying to wake up. Bro. I'm over here dozing off and stuff. My bad. It's been a tough work week.
You was watching Kanye documentary?
Bro, I work with kids 9 hours a day, bro. It's I pray for everybody working in the school system.
I pray for you, brother.
Oh
I
Lord,
pray for
bro.
you. I know a couple of people in the school system, man. Academic,
Bruh.
yeah, that's
These y'all don't understand. These teachers got it. They going through it right now, bruh. But
Yeah.
nah, the praise break for this month dropped. It dropped a little late, but it's out. You can find it Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, anywhere you can listen to music, you can find the praise break. Just look for a praise break with DJ Favor. Brand new music from indie artists as well as mainstream that you probably haven't heard yet, because I get a lot of it easier because I'm an internet DJ and I'm not on a, let's say, official station or anything. So I get a lot of new music from artists that nobody's heard yet. So that's out. I'm working on the one for next month right now, like literally working on it. You can find me on Instagram. I got one of my pages back. I told you that, didn't I, CJ? Your boy been getting hacked. I didn't know I was that famous. But yeah, it's real underscore DJ Favor. That's my Instagram page. That's the only one. Real underscore DJ Favor. I'm at DJ Favor ATL on Twitter, and on Facebook it's just DJ Favor. Jacob / DJ Favor is my like page. Shout out to everybody on my like page. I got it's booming on Facebook. But yeah.
So you do
That's what
praise.
I'm
You say
doing.
praise DJ, and like so like your praise mix is like literally gospel songs, or
I do gospel. I do indie gospel. I do rap. I do hip hop. I do a little some of everything, but everything is praise. Hip hop. Gospel. But yeah, I got a lot of music that people don't even listen to. That's bruh. Believe me, you want to hear it. I've been doing this now for about 3 years now on the internet. And I'm on 3 stations right now. So yeah, yeah.
Yo, I can send you music because I got one of my homegirls is a gospel rapper.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can send me music. Since you asked, Deeper Heights, DeeperHeightsats at gmail.com. I'll hit you up. Well, CJ got my info, so yeah. Send me
Yeah,
music.
I
I'm
definitely
always looking for music. Always.
right. And Logic.
I already plugged my shit. I said it earlier. I was the first one. I said,
hey,
before
Favor, what's your? I'm sorry, Favor, what's your IG again? My bad.
Oh, wait, I'm trying to unmute myself again. It's
we hear you.
real. It's real underscore DJ Favor.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
And y'all know what it is. Your boy CJ, podcasting content creator. I do pretty much a little bit of everything. I am a studio producer. Actually owner and proud owner and operator of James Chocolate Truffles. If you guys love chocolate truffles, love them little bonbons, I'm the guy that you go to.
My
Feel me?
man's.
I make chocolate truffles, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to actually get back in the grind. So you guys, got the loved one that you guys are looking to definitely give some chocolate to. I'm your man. Make sure you guys holler at me. And I also do, different flyers, different flyer creations and things like that. So if you need a flyer, these banners created, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me. It's what I do, creations by CJ. You already know.
fire.
Yeah, this is actually the end of it. I want to first thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all been great. Shout out to the Rangers Union. Shout out to Ray and the Check In Podcast, man, and the viewers.
Every
You know,
Tuesday, 8:35, Facebook and YouTube.
most definitely. Shout out to DJ Favor.
I forgot to tell you, breakdown is coming back too. TDR the breakdown. We coming back. I'm on the man cave right now, but yeah, that's my pods. We go in on the man cave. We gonna have to have y'all on there, man.
They go in.
I gotta get.
I'm
Let's
trying to.
go.
I'm trying to
Let's
subscribe
get it.
now. So wait, Ray, what I'm looking for on YouTube, real quick.
What the fuck is my YouTube page? It's my personal YouTube page. What the fuck is it? I
What's the
want
name
to
of the show?
say
Again?
the show is weekly check-in.
Weekly check-in. I'm about to pull that shit up.
Uh-huh. What the hell is my YouTube page? I forgot, man. I forgot. It's a damn shame.
And the other joint is the Man Cave. You said, right, bro? That's on YouTube as well for you. Favor.
On YouTube, I think we're under Tone Deaf Network. Let me see. Let me make sure. It's either Tone Deaf Network or Tone Deaf Radio on YouTube. All our shows is on the same one. I think it's Tone Deaf Network.
My fault, CJ. I know you're trying to get us out of here, man. I'm
Oh
not.
no, you good. No, you good. You good, man. Look, listen, I'm not rushing y'all. Y'all go ahead and do your thing. Hey, we just kicking this shit, yo.
Like, dang, nigga.
Yeah,
You know what time we get off the air?
I ain't going front though, man. I need to get back on my shit. I've been telling my homie Schoolboy I got to start podcasting again with one of my shits because that's how I ended up in Facebook jail. You know what I mean? Just betting on Facebook. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean that shit looks good, bro.
Yes, sir. Don't look good.
Man, where is Oh, I know how to find it. Hold on.
something.
Yeah, well, put in the comments where you find that joint, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, put it in the
I got
comments.
you.
But I hope you guys ready for next week. Next week is music week. So for us, so we're gonna have a very extensive guest list, right? We're gonna have Grammy Award winning producer Jason Salvador with us. He's gonna bring on one of his artists. We got Wanza Robinson. He's a local artist out of the DMV with his with his music video debut as well. We might have also Yanni Malone. She's a local artist, and her videos just dropped last weekend. Possibly she be on here with us as well. So hope you guys is really tuned in. You guys get to hear some stories from Jason Salvador himself. I might even have J. Dub Walker. He's one of the Bad Boy Hitmen. You know what I'm saying? If you guys heard of J. Dub Walker before, he produced music for Bad Boys before. So might have him on there next week as well. So it's gonna be a great episode. So I hope you guys tune in. Hope you guys definitely tune in. It's gonna be a lot of music played and everything like that as well.
Right.
So you guys know what it is. You guys can always follow the BKE Podcast on Twitter and Facebook and on YouTube at the BKE Podcast. And make sure that you guys follow Snow Clothing and the Check-In Podcast by Ray himself. Make sure that you guys follow and subscribe to the Ranted Junior if you guys looking on YouTube right now. And make sure you guys follow DJ Favorite, the Gospel DJ, one of the hottest in the game right now. And I'm just CJ, just a regular nigga, you know what I'm saying, doing a podcast. You know how I do it. But man, yeah, y'all been great, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate these guys for taking the time of their busy schedule. You guys have a good one. Peace out. Till next time.
Peace.